All right. Let's get this on the road. Saturday afternoon. What a good time. What a good time for some GeoGuessr, huh? How are ya? Alright. We'll just start with some good old streaks. Hey, Angelos, how are ya? Coming in with the lurker attacks straight away this time. Hell yeah. How are ya? It's Saturday. Are you back home now, Angelos, or are you still hanging out over there in the big city? Saturday, yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright. That's oh, you're back home? Nice. That's nice. Wait, let me... The music isn't too loud now, right? That might just be in my headset. There we go. We'll go on vacation in a few days. Oh, nice! So you're all done with the school and everything, right? That's cool. That is awesome. Ooh. All right, let's start the streak. We have a few streaks in the bag. I can't remember if you were here at the end of the country streak thing last stream, Angelos, but we we have actually officially beat our personal best so far. I think we're up to 190 now, which that took a while, but we made it. Not on an island in the Aegean, after all. Aegean. Oh, you told me this once. I've forgotten. Is it Aegean? Aegean. One of them. Where are you headed then? If you're not going there. Oh, it's close to the mainland. Has many ancient temples. Hell yeah, nice. That's a good way to spend quite a long time, actually. I'm guessing you could fill some days up with island hopping, temple, you know, tomb raiding, all of that kind of stuff. I don't know what you do. It's called Noplio. I don't think I've even heard of that. That sounds good. Have you been there before, or is that a first time thing? Because that sounds awesome. .nz there, by the way. So I'll just quietly send a New Zealand in between there. Is this going to be the North Island? Pretty sure. It'll be in a very traditional village. Nice. That sounds magical. That honestly sounds magical. Loving that. Is it just you, or are you traveling with people? Because I could see the value of both. Like, I love traveling by myself, but traveling with the right people, it's nice too. Alright, a lot of German. I'm not sure this is bad enough of a camera quality to be Germany, though. We have a few random blurs. So we'll look around a little bit. I'm so cold, by the way. Can you hear? I feel like my voice is actually shivering right now because I'm so cold. Why? It was like 9 degrees when I woke up this morning. Ugh. This is July, mind you. July. This is supposed to be summertime. Oh. How hot is it over there now? I want to live vicariously through you. Oh, with your best friend and 2 others. Nice. That sounds so awesome. I hope you'll have the best time. Honestly, I do. That's cold, yeah. It really is. Like, that's unnaturally cold even for the area. Do we think this is Germany? I think this might be Germany. Pretty sure we're not low-cammed. Actually, ooh, wait. Oh, we might just be low-cammed. This might just be Switzerland. Because I'm not seeing the S-it, the double S thing. So I'm actively not thinking Germany. Transfers me to me. Nice. Yeah, please do. Pack it into an envelope and just send it on over. Anywhere, really. Yeah, look at that red tag on the left-hand side there. This is Switzerland. Just a quiet warm-up. But it works. Burn! Nice! We're up to 2. Streak of 2. This is the Philippines, I'm pretty sure, with this concrete sort of road surface. We'll find some language or a license plate to make sure. Ooh. The Void. There we go. So what have you been up to recently then, Angelos? Hopefully something cool. Are you, you mentioned you were done with school quite a while ago, right? I think you mentioned that at some point. Alright, we're driving on the right-hand side. At least I saw a, I thought I saw a scooter driving on the right-hand side. But probably, yeah. I like a good probably. A lot of these tuk-tuk sort of vehicles as well, so. I'm hoping the lights around here will warm me up at some point. Because this, I want to get a sweater. I'm sending the Philippines. Let's do it. Boom. There we go. I'm getting some artifacts. I don't know if they translate through the stream or if that's just a me thing. Hopefully that doesn't bode badly for us. Oh, you tested positive. I'm so sorry to hear that, Angelos. I hope you're doing well. I went through that myself a couple of weeks ago, and for the most part, it was pretty chill. Like, I have asthma though, so I think that that kind of made it slightly tougher. Cambodian forest. Ooh, that's a good guess. What makes you think Cambodian forest though? The one thing that I learned yesterday actually is that one of the, I don't know if you'd call it long COVID, right? But one of those sort of symptoms is a horrible sort of a neck pain. And I mentioned that last stream that I thought I'd slept on my neck or something because it's painful. But then it turns out both of my parents and a buddy of mine has the same thing. So that's actually sort of like a long COVID kind of a thing. And I hope it'll let up soon because I'm struggling to turn my head more than this right now. I have to turn my entire upper body. But otherwise, it's fine. Yeah, at least I didn't have any severe symptoms. Exactly. That's, I mean, headache and a little bit of a fever, but nothing major. We've had this before and it reminds you of that Cambodian food. You know what? Let's send it. We're not finding anything here anyway, so Cambodia, as good a guess as any. Let's do it. You're still in recovery, so I guess you'll see. I hope you'll recover swiftly. Damn it, Uganda. Ooh. Okay, well that's interesting. I never would have guessed with that. That's fine. Let's do another one. That was the warm-up round anyway, so we're fine. No respiratory or heart problems. I hope you don't. You more than likely won't if you haven't had any at this point, so. That's fine. Wait, I didn't see your wait message. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this is Latvia though, right? Oh, Colombia was what you meant. Oh well. we would have felt that one anyway, right? That's alright. At least now we know there's forests in Uganda. I feel like the conventional wisdom is whenever it is Uganda, it's usually Kampala. I guess we learned something. Uganda has many parts like that. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Let's have a look at this. The good old bus stop meta. I'm thinking Latvia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It fits. And because I always trust the bus stop meta, I'm gonna send it. Oh, it's just a very specific thing. Yeah. That's cool though. That is cool though. Alright, this is Denmark. For sure. Language fits. Color of the sign fits. The bollards fit. Everything fits. So I'm just sending that one. Yuko Amabi. Hey, good afternoon. How are ya? We haven't launched the chatcaster yet, but as soon as we have enough people in there, I think we will. Because I always have a lot of fun with those, so I would love to do a bit of chatcaster. We're just warming up with some country streaks right now. Nightmare Lady as well. Good. Oh, good evening, Yuko. And Nightmare Lady, I'm guessing good morning, right? Pretty early from what I remember. How are you doing? Hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far, though. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I think we're still in the Baltics. Unless... Nah, there's no way this is Finland, right? There is no way. Right? That kind of looks like Estonian to me, though. We're gonna look around a little bit. I feel like I'm getting better at the Baltic metas, at least. I mean, they're pretty simple once you have them down, but... Wait, what are these streets? I mean, what if I'm completely wrong? Nope, there we go, Estonian flag. Hell yeah. Nice. Nat as well, good morning, how are you? Oh, you're up early. It's a Saturday. What is it over there now? It's gotta be what? Wait, let me guess. 6:30. That's gonna be my guess. And you were up early, killing it. Nice. All right, Senegal. We have rifts. And this is not a Balkan region, so it's got to be Senegal. I'm just going to go ahead and send that. There we go. Oh, it's 7:30. All right, well, I nearly got it. Nearly got it. Okay, we have the snorkel meta, so we know that this is going to be Kenya. What else? What else? Nothing else. That's good enough. Boom. Easy one, yeah. Well, we need a few easy ones as well from time to time. This feels like South Korea. Might be Japan, though. Wait. It's Thailand. We're driving on the left-hand side of the road and we have a bit of Thai language over there. That's good enough for me. -7 for me, yeah, Nat. You're right. You're right. That's early. But I support that. I try to wake up at the same time even throughout the weekends. So try to wake up around 6:30 or 7-ish. Kind of depends a little bit, but you know. There we go, Bangkok. Nice. All right. This says Milano, but I'm not sure. I mean, that's a brand thing anyway, so... Best in the Alps, though. So we know we're close to the Alps. But Milano isn't too close to the Alps, right? Might still just be a brand thing, but... I'm kind of leaning Italy. I don't know the bike license plates for Italy, though, but that looks like a double blue. Which would fit what you see on the cars. There you go. Double blue license plate. Welcome to Italy. Boom! Oh. Oh, nice. I feel like I've passed through there at some point. Can't remember. I cannot remember. Oh, the Via sign as well. Nice. Good catch. Didn't see that. See, conventional wisdom would say that this is Finland, right? Because we have this unbroken line on the outer edges, but this kind of looks Norwegian to me. I'm gonna look around a little bit though. And then we have, we have these ones where conventional wisdom will have it that the reflector in the middle is a Norwegian snow pole thing, whereas the Finnish one has the reflector on top. I don't trust that one, but it's there. So we have a clash of metas right now. But if I were to guess, I would say this is more than likely Norway. We have a bit of a sign up here, so that's going to help us out. Yeah, that's Norwegian right there. Military activity. I'm going to guess that we're either pretty far up north or we're like around... Where? This region? Who knows? Who knows? I need a Norwegian emote, by the way. That's the thing that I need in my life. Welcome to Norway, though. Alright, well, I was way off on the area, but... the flag thing is very fun. Which one do you mean? Oh, just calling out the country via flags? Double Norway. This is, yeah, 100% Norway. I mean, 90% Norway. I'm still going to double check it, but, you know. That one stream you did it, and feel free to do that again. It's a good way for me to work on my flag knowledge, because I'm not, you know, great with flags. This is Norwegian. 100%. And I'm going to go ahead and guess pretty far north. Don't know where, but pretty far north. Maybe. We'll see. Double Norway, though. Boom. Ooh, I was way off. I've even been down there. Alright, well. Warm-up round, right? Warm-up round. This is my good old friend Bhutan. With the red license plates. Beautiful vistas. And that architecture as well. You're supposed to get up to 39 degrees Celsius today, Nat? Holy shit. I don't know if you were here when I told Angelos, but I woke up to 9 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that would be in Fahrenheit though, but I'm still cold. Like I'm still shivering a little bit because I'm so cold. It's cold in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and send my good friend Bhutan. And I'm assuming that we're in this region. Somewhere. Maybe you mean Thimphu? Thimphu? How do I pronounce the name? Thimphu. Thimphu? Thimphu. I don't know. 48 degrees Fahrenheit, pretty cold. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's July. I hate it. I hate it. 32 is freezing. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There you go. I feel like I've learned that at some point. Let me know, guys, by the way, whenever you want to switch on over to GeoGuessr. We have metric right here. I'm going to say this is Canada. Because it looks like Canada. And we have metric. It fits, right? What I'm asking is, this couldn't be newzo.ca. Alright, well. Good enough. Boom. British Columbia. Nice. Alright. We're doing pretty well. That's French. I mean, language-wise, that's French. That's a Belgian flag, though. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, but could this just be Belgium? Tell me this can just be Belgium. Yeah, we have that red tint. You could tell on the car over there. Red tint on the license plate. So, oh, they speak French, so it fits. Hell yeah, nice. I thought they could get me with their French language, but no. But no. Where is this? That's a beautiful city. I love it. Boom. It was. Mons? I don't know. There we go. Yuko knew. Awesome. How'd you know? Have you been there before? That's cool. I've passed through Belgium at some point, but I've never actually been there. We're driving on the left and we have yellow license plates on the back and white on the front. So it can really only be the UK. Good old UK. Looks like a cool place to celebrate Christmas. Can you imagine the Christmas markets? Can you imagine the Christmas markets? I remember a good couple of years ago now, I used to celebrate a lot of Christmases in France, in the northwestern parts of France. And I remember some of the Christmas markets in these quaint little villages. It was so pretty. I love it. Right, UK, here we go. Boom. Sure. Oh, Stroud. Alright, we have... Wait, we had this location before, didn't we? We had this location, like, the day before yesterday. I remember the shop. Do I remember the country, though? I think this ended up being Russia. We have a long antenna on the back. The neon yellow outline with the three bars on the crosswalk sign. Oh, but that might actually be a blue tag. So Ukraine? Wait. Could be Czechia too, you're right. The 3 lines though. 3 lines equals Russia. And then I immediately forgot the rest of them. Russia, Estonia, Lithuania? There's 3 of them, I know that much. Okay, we definitely have blue tags though, so we're not in Russia. And the tag in Ukraine is different. So it's not Ukraine. So we're left with Lithuania then, right? Like Yuko said. I think it fits. It doesn't look like your typical Lithuania, but which angry letter does Czechia have? Well, they have a few. They have at least like 3, but the one that's specific to Czechia is the R. R, the angry R. Let's see if we can find it. And they have the E with a dot on it. I'm pretty sure this is Lithuania though. Bus stop sign. Ooh, wait, did you see a bus stop sign? The bus stop should have 4 windows, or the bus on the bus stop sign should have 4 windows on it. Then we have the black sock as well though. That's normally a Russian meta. But I'm honestly feeling Lithuania on this one. There's the angry S. And we're not seeing Cyrillic anyway, so it couldn't be Russia. I'm gonna go ahead and send Lithuania. Unless I'd like to find that bus stop though. Was that it? No, that's a taxi. I don't know if there's taxi meta. There might be, but I don't know it. Blur for Lithuania. Yeah, the random blurs is gonna support Lithuania for this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. This one's for Yuko then. Boom. And you're absolutely right. Right outside of Vilnius. Nice. Yeah, nah, same thing. I definitely thought the same thing on that one. Alright, this is... I was going to say South America, but I'm seeing blue tags. So that kind of leaves us with Spain, doesn't it? Kinda. Let's have a look at the crosswalk sign. We should have 7. Is it 7 or 8? Way more sort of bars on the crosswalk sign than they see normally anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should equal Spain. Yuko agrees with me, and we have a couple of flags in chat as well. Nice. Boom. Yeah, it's 8 for Spain, and then you... Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is close to the border. You have 8 in Spain, and then 7 in Switzerland? I think. Only Spain and Andorra has 8. Nice. Nice. What about this, though? What is this gonna be? Are we on a tracker? I don't... No, we have an antenna. I'm not sure we're allowed to drive here, my Google Street View driver dude. Kind of feels illegal a little bit. Oh, it's Poland. There we go. W. Very sad looking playground. I mean, it's a playground. Yeah. Oh, Gdansk. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I would pronounce it. But whenever I see a W in a language like this, it's always Poland. So Poland gets the W. Boom. Oh, you're right. Oh, look at that. Nice. Hell yeah. We're up to 16. This is... Oh, wait. Is this Argentina or the US? I feel like with the yellow dividing line, it could be either. Have I ever banned anyone that wasn't a spam bot? Yeah, a couple of times, actually. It doesn't happen often though, I'll be honest. I try to do the whole like, if I give warnings and they still don't heed warnings, I'd much rather time people out so that they can, you know, try to come back and learn their lessons. But I mean, if people come in and just they're being total dicks, you know, that's not what I want. I want to collect the nicest people. You guys, right? Could be Canada as well. Canada or US. All right, let's figure this one out. Going by the style of truck, I'd probably say US, but you know, you'll find those in Canada too. I like those trucks. You realize it was good practice to search flags randomly in the emojis. Oh yeah. Oh, you could just type in names too. I thought they used like country codes or stuff like that, but I might be way off on that. We have a sign up there. Let's head up to it and have a look. Still going by the cars that are sort of approaching us in the opposite direction there, I'd probably say this is more than likely the US, but, you know. We were watching a big streamer do an unbanned segment last night. They're banning people for saying things like, "You're bad at this game." Oh, yeah, I would never do that. You know, it's, First Nations. That's a Canadian term, right? I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I need you guys to back me up on that one, though. Yeah, no, I would never ban anyone for telling me that I'm bad at a game because, you know, let's be honest. It's, kind of true. Ferramenta, hey, thank you for the follow. After that conversation? Alright, well, welcome. I am collecting the kindest and best people of Twitch, though, in my chat. So, welcome. Appreciate having you here, and I hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far. Let's send Canada. I'm pretty sure, usually common in the US and maybe Canada. Oh, the thing on the sign? Which thing on the sign? What did I miss? But I think First Nations is a term used about indigenous peoples in Canada, right? Kind of like you'd have Native Americans in the US, you have First Nations in Canada. So I'm pretty confident. Oh, the black boxes. Let's see if we can find the black boxes. I don't know if I saw black boxes on the side of the sign. I see this pigeon, but no black boxes. Oh yeah, true, Nat. I get that one. But I'm always up for talking shit, you know. But you know, the one thing that I really don't like is people coming in and self-advertising and stuff like that. That kind of just feels rude to me. That's at least something that I try not to do, and I don't like it. But even then, bringing out the ban hammer for a thing like that, nah. I'll time you out for, you know, a couple hours or something if you don't, you know, behave. But otherwise, it's fine. Windhorse is a big name there in Texas. Oh, wait. Alright, so it's Texas against the First Nation. I mean, don't even want to call that a meta, but information. But these ones, you do see those all over Canada, though. I am liking Canada for this guess. You don't think it's Texas? Alright, cool. Let's send it. On the drop. I mean... There we go, Saskatchewan. Nice. Alright. I mean, Saskatchewan is kind of like the Texas of Canada, right? I feel like that checks out. Welcome to Thailand? We have these effigies. And we're obviously driving on the left, going by this sign right there. But I want to double check that a little bit. Because I feel like Lao drives on the left-hand side of the road as well, right? And I always forget about Lao. Because we don't get dropped into Lao all that often. We have a bit of language up here. Wait, that kind of looks way too complex for Thai. To me. But I'm not entirely sure, so I'll wait and see what you guys think. Time you out for 60 seconds, Nat? Yep, at least give me a reason. You know, talk some smack. Do something. You know, just so that it's a beneficial learning experience, because I don't get a lot of, you know, experience doing that as well. So talk some smack, and we'll see. Just for the oh, I'm shit at this game. How dare you? Oh, how dare you? But see, take that time out. Huh? Huh? You want to talk smack? You want to come into my house and talk smack? See how that feels, huh? Now try to talk some smack. Let's see. Yeah, sure, Angelos. We can look into that. I can hook you up for that for sure. That's definitely something we could try out. Alright, I'm seeing these. And these kind of stress me out a little bit because that could indicate Malaysia. But I don't think this is Malaysia. Lao drives on the right-hand side. Alright, cool. Which one is the other one in Southeast Asia that drives on the left, though? Because there's Thailand and then there's one more. Indonesia? No, that is Malaysia. But this is not Malaysian script. Oh, Sri Lanka does, and Indonesia. Oh, this is Thailand? Alright, cool. Hey, Flonk, by the way, good afternoon. How are you? Nice. And I didn't feel the language. It looked slightly more complex than what I'm used to seeing from Thai, but... Oh, and Malaysia. Alright, so a lot of them drive on the left-hand side of the road. Alright, cool. Nat, come back to me, by the way. I didn't mean it. It's been a minute, alright? I think you... Yeah, it deleted all of the messages, it does. But, I mean, it'll still be there for the VODs. And I'm still able to read them, so it's fine. But that's how that works, yeah. That's the timeout command. Oh, and Singapore, you're right. They also drive on the left. True. I was gonna say this kind of looks like Baltic, based on the road, but you don't find a lot of tall grass like this in the Baltics. So what about, we have a black car, right? So what about Argentina? Oh, Uruguay, you're right, Blanc. Uh-oh. We need a signpost to figure that one out. Huh. Let's check this out. We have the vegan dogs over here chilling out. Power pole up there. They're kind of like the Argentinian ones, but I don't know if you find the same ones in Uruguay. You might. Spyrus, good afternoon. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. This is Uruguay? What makes you think Uruguay over Argentina, though? Not that I don't believe you, it's just that I want to learn as well. Because I'm not super great at this, so... Didn't Gurkart say it's not Argentina, so it's Uruguay? Is Gurkart in there? Did I miss a Gurkart? I might have, but I'm not seeing any messages from Gurkart. Huh. Alright, well. The Greek gang back at it again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where are all my Greek buddies at? Let's see. Uruguay, Poles, and cows. Wait, that's not a thing. There's no way you could tell cows. Can you? I mean, I'm gonna trust you. That sounds wild. I like it. How do you know? I want to know. Oh, it was just something you said that made you scratch your head. All right, cool. Got it. We're going to send Uruguay, and this one is for... Let's see, who's the first one to confidently call out Uruguay? I feel like that was Spyros. So this one's for you, Spyros. Here you go. Boom, and you're absolutely right. I don't know how, but you're absolutely right. That's impressive. Well done. All right. Wait. I was gonna say Thailand for a minute, but now I'm not sure again. We don't question cow meta? All right, well. You're not confidently calling anything? You should. I'm gonna trust you. I'm definitely gonna trust you. Also, neck check, by the way. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope I got your name right, by the way. I might have messed that one up. That's a banana. Unless it's Australia. That's cool. I've learned a few Australian meta Like the power poles that I can never remember the names of them. But oh, we have a Thai flag. Good enough for me. Oh, it's 9 p.m. there. Good evening then. So I'm guessing you're from this region here then, right? Maybe? Awesome. I'm always so happy whenever I get people from different countries coming in. Isn't there a cow map? There definitely is a cow map. We should do that one at some point. But why would we when we have these cute puppies right here? We don't even need the cow map. We'll just find them ourselves. No shot this is Bhutan, right? I'm seeing these and the kinda with this as well. Kinda sorta makes me think of Bhutan, but I don't think this is it. Western Australia, in other words. Nice, hell yeah. That's cool. I love that. What am I looking for? Why am I getting a Bhutan feeling about this area? I don't think this is Bhutan. I'm feeling Cambodia more, kinda. Oh, Thai or Cambodian vibes, Plonk. Alright, nice, hell yeah. Gotcha. This gentleman is driving on the left-hand side of the road unless he's parked. He might have been parking, so it's kinda... Look for more cows? Let's do it. Let's do it. There's... Nope, that's not even a bird. There you go, there's a cow. I found you a cow. What can you do with this? Does this help? Alright, we have language though. This is definitely Thai, right? We're driving on the left-hand side of the road, unless we're being passed right now. No, we're driving on the left-hand side of the road, and we have the Thai script. So let's send it. Those horns, yeah, they're massive, right? Wait, where'd he go? Mr. Cow? Where'd the cow go? I lost the cow, guys. It's fine. With those horns, he'll fend for himself. Not a South American cow. Right, well, that helps. That actually helps. That cow's horns are very symmetrical. They are. I brought out the best cow for you guys, right? There he is. I found him. Look at that. Beautiful, right? The coverage shifted to Gen 4, so the cow went away. Yeah, true. I've heard that, actually. The cows are not a big fan of Gen 4. Something to do with the flash that they use or something. Probably scares the cows off. You can trust me on that, alright? I do this every day. 21. Let me know, by the way, whenever you guys want to boot up the good old GeoGuessr, because I'm up for it. Speaking of cows. No, where'd he go? Aw. Sir? Where is he? Where is he? Cows are anti-Gen 4. They are. Oh, there he is. I found him. What kind of a country would this be then? This is going to be Baltic. I'm pretty sure this is Baltic, and I'm leaning pretty hard on the Latvian feeling right here. Actually, a lot of birch, so this might still be Estonia. Depends if the maps I'm doing, if they will be easy. They will be easy. Of course they'll be easy. I mean, I'm not great at, you know, the good old anything. So we're probably going to end up doing Community Worlds, I guess. That's a well-rounded map pack right there. A more European cow, a Hereford. Tell me that's... Is that a name of a cow? Like a brand of cow? You know what I mean? The make and model of cow? That's a thing? That's probably a thing. I can see you fail miserably then? I like that. At least then I'll be kept company at the bottom of the leaderboard. It gets lonely down there sometimes, so. And they're ugly? Wait. No, they're not. Look at them. They're cute. They're round, but they're cute. I'd pet this cow. Oh, Nat, I'm sorry. You're timed out again. Let me open that one up. I want to see what a Hereford cow looks like. That is part of your job. You work with cows, Nightmare Lady. That's awesome. I love that. I want to work with cows. Oh, look at that bad boy. They are thick. I mean, he's cute, though. Look at him. That's a cute cow. I mean, he's a little bit drooly, but that's probably normal. That's probably normal. Alright, where are we, though? I'm still kind of leaning Estonia based on the amount of birch, but that's just a gut feeling for me. Who knows? We'll need to find a bus stop or a mile marker or a power pole, I guess, would help some of you. Probably Estonia, says Spyros. I like that. I like it when you agree with me. That's my favorite time of the year. You have longhorns there. You don't know what that actually means, but they definitely have longhorns. I love it. I've seen a longhorn. Not in real life, I think, but I've seen pictures. And they look scary. The soil doesn't seem Estonian. Maybe Latvian? Oh, let's look around a bit. I want to see a longhorn as well. Right, let's bring up a longhorn. A good old longhorn. My search history is going to be filled with longhorns now. Look at these. That is a longhorn. They were not wrong. I mean, that's fine. They're beautiful, though. They are beautiful. Sugar Snap P, hey, how are you? We haven't started doing the GeoGuessr yet, but we're getting enough people now that we might as well. We should. I just want to figure this one out, whether or not this is Latvian or Estonian. Let's see. Let's figure this out. You can do GeoGuessr? Hell yeah. Let's do it. I just need to figure this one out first, though. So that we get up to 22. A nice round number, you know what I mean? A streak of 22. Okay, I'm not finding anything. Do we send... not a 20 plus. Can't Ligma. Hey, how are ya? What's Ligma? How are you doing? Alright, I'm not finding any... Oh, wait, power poles. This is gonna help us out. If these are wooden, this is Latvia. If they're not wooden... Well, that looks wooden to me. This is Latvia, right? They've got these coat hanger things on top and they're wooden. So, conventional wisdom should indicate Latvia. Look my balls! Oh! I don't have enough space to actually dab. And you should be doing the dabbing anyway, so... Well done. Alright, well. I'm sending Latvia. Let's do it. Boom. It works. I don't normally trust the power pole meta that much, but that was a very obvious. Can't Ligma, thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. I'm gonna send this UA right here. We're probably, yeah, we're in a red car. So before we switch it on up to GeoGuessr, we're gonna send this one for Ukraine. Here we go. This is for Ukraine, guys. Boom, there we go. And we're up to 23, a nice round number. Let's switch it on up to GeoGuessr. If you guys want to join in, sorry, if you, can't speak. If you guys want to join in, you can do !CG in chat. All you need to do is click that link, make your guess, and that's about it. It's free and you don't have to install anything. Well, you need to log in using your Twitch account, I guess, but that's it. Here we go. Oh, there's a hydrate coming in as well. Wait, and the posture checking. Sorry. Okay, I need to hydrate. You're right. Voice is going, guys. Ugh. Here you go. This one is for Angelos. The rest of you should hydrate as well, right? Voice is going. I need this water. This one's for you, Angelos. There you go. That was about, how much was that? That was about 100 milliliters. About 1.5 ounces, maybe. 2 ounces. Delicious, though. Delicious. All right. Voice is back. Let's do this. We're doing Community World to begin with, because that gives everyone easier time to begin. There's going to be no moving, but we're going to leave pan and zoom on, and you'll see a 2-minute marker up here-ish. So you'll have 2 minutes per round. Ugh, water in my beard. It's fine. All right. Let's see. The flavor of the meat depends on the age, breed, upbringing, and feeding. I hope you're talking about cows still. Oh yeah, you're talking about the difference, or whether or not longhorn cows taste differently. Nice. That's cool. All right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? I need to update the title first. Chat guesser. There we go. Boom. All right. 2 minutes on the clock. Starting now. All right, we're not moving, but I'm gonna pan and zoom and call out whatever I see. All right, so we have this, whatever that means. We have a few sort of, there's a crosswalk sign down there, it looks like. That kind of looks like a bus stop sign to me. We have these. They look peculiar. I don't recognize them, but some of you might. Anything else? Neckcheck coming in with the initial guess. There are 13 kilometers, followed closely by Nat at 263. That is very well done. 2 people very close to the 5K right there. That's interesting. Am I missing something? I might be. Are you guys seeing something I'm not seeing? Plonk at 280. Everybody's getting so close, and everybody's been able to nail the country so far. Nicely done. So you have about 45 seconds remaining of the round, though. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna zoom in on this and sort of just give you a slow pan. You've got some sort of an indication there, maybe. There we go. Angelo's coming in at 1530. Unfortunately, not getting the country on that one, but that's fine. We have Spyros at 607. So people are seeing something. We have about 10 seconds remaining, though. The shoes the guy is wearing is indicating a certain part of the specific country. You might be right about that. If I do this, so we don't have to dox the guy. You have some shoes on, sir. Alright, time is up. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. I'd say the deciding factor on this one is the flag up on top here, along, of course, with the Cyrillic. That's gonna go ahead and give us a guess of Ukraine. So where though? I don't read Cyrillic, so I'm just gonna plonk it. And I'm gonna put myself right outside of here. Why not? Here we go. Ooh, look at that. All right, nice. Neck check though, crushing that one. I thought you said you'd do badly. Just come in here and just run away with the lead there immediately. Well done. Streak of 1 now. Distance of 13 kilometers. So close to that 5k. Well done. Then you have myself in second place. A streak of 4 carrying over from last time. And a distance of 179. Followed by Nat at 263. Plonk at 280. Spyros at 607. And Angelo's at 1530. Let's have a look at the spread. There you go. All right, I get it. I get it. The only thing, like I said, that sort of tipped me off on that one was the colors of the flag. That's about it. That was a complete plonk neck. All right, well, we'll see. Because we're going to move on to round number 2 with 2 more minutes on the clock. Do your best. Restock hydrate. I will. It'll automatically restock within, like, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes. It's mainly so that I don't have to stop and do sort of, you know, pee breaks every minute. So that you don't overhydrate me. But you can still hydrate me pretty badly. You know, in 5 minutes. Yo, call me Rive! Hey, how are ya? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coming in with that massive raid. How's everybody? How was stream? What were you up to today? Hope you've had an awesome time streaming and watching, guys, as well. We're doing a bit of GeoGuessr over here, so if you guys want to join on in, you can do !CG in chat. And you'll find a link there. Just click that link, connect your Twitch account, and make a guess, and that's about it. Where's the sun at? Let's find the sun. Where are we? You gotta run, no problem at all, right? Have an excellent day, and again, thank you for that raid. Have the best time, all right? It's Saturday, so it's that time. I get it. I get it. All right, we have Spyros currently in the first place position at 136. Everybody so far, I was just about to say everybody so far, sub 1k kilometers though. Nat sort of slightly breaking that mold, but still less than 8k. The sub 8k is the goal on that one, so that's not bad. 10 seconds remaining of the round. We don't have a lot to go by on this one though. So I'm not entirely sure. And like I have a few sort of indications, maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna close up the guesses and then I'll make my own guess. You're here to break molds now. Hell yeah, I love it. I love it. Well done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that since we have these short dotted outer lines and the yellow background on the sign over here, that this is more than likely Sweden. I'm gonna put myself right in the middle because I have no idea when it comes to Sweden. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah, that fits. It fits. Let's do it. There we go. Boom. Alright, well, it was Sweden, but it was way far south. Spyros, the closest one, like I said, at 136, followed closely by Plonk at 240. And we have Neck at 957, Angelo's at 982, myself at 989, and Nat at 1020. So everybody quite close. An interesting spread too. Well done, everybody. Let's move on to round number 3 though, as we put 2 more minutes on the clock. Good luck. As we put 2 more minutes on the clock. Good luck. There we go. Nice, nailed it. Alright, we have a bit of language over there. It might be difficult to read. I can't quite make it out, but I'm seeing an M over there, so probably metric. But who knows for sure? We could zoom in down there for a bit. Who knows? Anything else? We've got these ones. I know that's probably an indication, but I'm not entirely sure where. Nat with the initial guess. Unfortunately not getting the country, but still a distance of 1186 though. That's not bad. That's still pretty close. I'm by no means sure on this one. This one is kind of tricky, if you ask me. I mean, anything is tricky if you ask me, but who knows? Plonk is the first one to actually get the country right, and a distance of 107.3 kilometers. Well done. 45 seconds remain though, so you still have time. A little bit of time. Try to zoom in on the license plates a little bit as well, if that helps. Not sure it does. You didn't think you'd get it? Well, you weren't too far off. 43.12. That's not too bad. We'll see. I'm still not sure at all where this is, so if I had the color of the car, this would be a lot easier for me. But I don't, so, you know, it's not. But we'll figure it out somehow. Time is up, though. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses and make my own guess. Let's see. I'm seeing the yellow sort of dividing line over there. In my mind, this was kind of in between Chile and Argentina immediately, but I'm not seeing the Argentinian dot. And I'm seeing this, the orange license plate. I know normally for taxis, that's a thing in, I want to say Ecuador. And if we look at the shadows, the sun is right above us, but it's kind of sort of westish. So assuming that the orange license plate is not only for taxis, but for all kinds of sort of taxis and buses and, you know, all of that. I'm gonna take a chance and send Ecuador. Put myself right outside of Quinto there, why not? Not sure about this one at all. But let's try. There we go, hell yeah. At a distance of 28.7. You could walk that in like a day. Nice. Plonk in second place position at 107. We have Nat at 1186, Spyros at 2993, Angelos at 3341, and Neck at 4312. Let's have a look at that spread. That's going to be an interesting one. Hey, we all got the right area of the world, so that's not bad at all. Well done, everybody. Can't Ligma with the hydrate. All right, well, I will. I will if you do too. Oops, sorry. Chat, hydrate with me, all right? Have a drink with me. It's been a while since you've had a drink with me. Do it now, all right? It's Saturday. I don't know what kind of plans you have for the evening, but going into it well hydrated is a good idea, no matter what, all right? This one's for you, Ligma. I was trying to come up with the Ligma thing there, but I can't. Cheers. Oh, that's delicious. There you go. That one's for you. It's evening for you, Nick. True. What's your plan for the evening then? Just chilling out? I'm happy that you chose, to spend some time here with me. The first word isn't better either? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, can't? Listen, can't. Can't like me. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and just, smooth over that one. Move on to round number 4. 2 more minutes on the clock. Let's go. Oh, this one's interesting looking. I have a feeling with this one, but I'm not entirely sure, because I always struggle with this one. Schmacks off. Hey, how are ya? Good afternoon, and welcome. If you want to join in, if you just want to chill out, that's completely fine as well, of course. But if you want to join in and play with us, you could do !CG in chat. All you have to do is click that link, and that's about it. You don't have to install anything, and it's free. I'm just trying to figure out where we are in the world. That's about it. I have a feeling with this one, but I'm not, like I said, not entirely sure. I feel like it's still kind of in between two different countries for me, but we'll see. We will see. I have a little over a minute to figure it out. I don't know what to zoom in on, though. We don't have a lot going on over here, so who knows. Neck currently in the first place position, nailing the country and a distance of 426. Well done. See, you're not too bad at this, not too shabby. It's actually, I'd go so far as to say that's pretty well done. I feel like you're hustling me. I feel like I'm getting hustled right now. Let's see though. 25 seconds remain. We have Schmacksoff coming in with their first guess of the evening as well. Pretty well done guess too, nailing the country first try. Hell yeah. Oh, that hurts. Shouldn't be moving my neck like that yet. 10 seconds remain though, people. You're usually terrible. See, at this point, I don't believe you. At this point, I do not believe you. I feel like 3 out of all the guesses you've done so far have nailed the country and everything. And one of them was absolutely goated, so there you go. Not fooling me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the guesses though, and then I'll make my own guess. Tixo is back, hell yeah! Just so you come in there. Clockwiser too? Alright, well, we'll leave a few more seconds on the clock for people. A few more seconds before I close out the guesses. Well done, and welcome back, everybody. Hell yeah. You guys came in with Dan, right, the other day? I feel like I recognize some of your names. If you do the flag I can't even speak. If you do the flag thing, does it put a flag next to your name? It does. It does. For Texas, I think you need to do TX, but I think the Texas flag should be in there. So you could definitely do that. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm going to close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. I'm going to go ahead and assume Dan is an Aussie golfer? Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is Brazil. I got that right? That's Dan, right? I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. This is Brazil, owned mainly to the red soil, the yellow dividing line, and the black back of the sign over here. And I don't know how to tell which area of Brazil we're in. I'm not going to put myself in the Amazon this time like I did the last time I was trying to, choose an area. I'm going to put myself right there. I like that area. Brazil's too big, true. But look at this, though. I'm going to be like sub 50 kilometers on this one. I'm pretty sure. Boom. Oh, well, it wasn't too bad. 130 kilometers. Streak of 7 now, score of 4,660. Imagine if I was able to 5k that one though. Neck in a very, very strong second place position though. The country is so big. You still managed to get within 500 kilometers. 426. And we have Plonk in third place at 439, followed by Spyros, Schmacks. What do you prefer? Schmacksoff or just Schmacks? Or Max? Or, all of it. I'll do all of it. I don't, Angelos, we have Clockwiser, we have Texo, and we have Nat. Well done, everybody. A good-looking spread. I get all the choices for countries there, so that's a good round. GG's. I can just call you Max? Hell yeah, I like Max. I like the name Max. Welcome. Don't worry about your guess, the map was bugged. Okay, I get that. Explains a lot, since it wasn't even sub 8k. But okay, well done. Alright, let's get on to round number 5 though, the 5th and final. But I feel like this is still anybody's game. Let's go, 2 more minutes on the clock. Starting now. This one's interesting. This one's interesting. I feel like someone's going to be able to get pretty close on this one. We are currently in a hot pursuit, apparently. We have a sign back there as well. And what else? Depending on how much GeoGuessr you play, this one might be easy, but if you don't, you'll still have a few hints. Somewhere, maybe. Neck absolutely nailing it on that one, getting the country right and a distance of 240 kilometers. We have Spyros coming in Nat as well with that Texas flag. Look at that. The Lone Star. Like Badger usually says. Lone Star. Both the flag and the review. I don't agree with that though. I'm so curious about Texas. I'd love to visit at some point. But I just love that saying. I don't condone it, but I love it. Is that, am I allowed to do that? That's fine, right? The cop car means something. It definitely does. Ligma with the posture check, thank you. The reason why I'm slumped extra these days is because I'm having some, what turns out to actually be some long COVID symptoms with a very wonky neck. My neck is completely seized up. Like, this is the range of motion that I have today. That's about it. It's painful, but it's fine. I'll survive. Alright, 5 seconds remain before I close up the guesses. And then I make my own guess. I don't know where exactly this is, but I'll get the country right, I'm pretty sure. The only city you would really recommend in Texas is Austin. Otherwise, you're coming to the US, you'd recommend pretty much anywhere on the coast. Hell yeah. I mean, I have a lot of places in the US that I'd like to visit though. Like, I'm considering buying like a fold-out map and do like put pins on it and plan out my trip, because I want to fly my bike over and do like the entire thing. I'll be careful now not to actually plonk a guess in the US. This is gonna end up being Nigeria because of the follow car. I can never quite get the city right, but I think this is Abuja. Padma's Night Toy coming in with the follow there. Thank you. Do you mind if I call you Padme? I like the name. I'm gonna put myself right there. Why not? I like that one. But yeah, Austin I've heard is a good city to visit, right? A lot of culture, a lot of nightlife and everything. Not that I'm, I don't normally go for the nightlife, but when in Rome, or when in Austin, as they say. Let's go ahead and send this one. Boom. Alright, I was not the only one thinking Abuja on that one. I'm happy to see that. Plonk. How? At 6.7 kilometers? Well done. Holy. Angelos comes in second place with the pro tip on this one. If the red light is on the right, it's Abuja. And that rhymes. I like it. Thank you for that information. I'll try to remember that one. That's insane attention to detail, though. I love it. Angelos in second, like I said, 238 kilometers. And then we have Neck in a very strong third at 240. Followed by Clockwiser, myself, Spyros, Tixo, Max, and Nat. Well done, everybody. Alright, let's move on to the summary. Boom. Plonk runs away with the first place position. Streak of 5, so you didn't miss out on a single country that set. Well done. Accumulated distance of 1,074 kilometers and a score of 22,335. Myself in second somehow, 1,611 kilometers and a score of 21,345. Spyros in third place, 4,635 accumulated kilometers. Well done. Then we have Neck, we have Angelos, we have Nat, Clockwiser, Tixo, and Max. Well done, everybody. GG's all around. Let's see if we move on to another round, another set. Let's see. Neck wants a capital guesser. Normally I'd ask for the points redeem on that one, but since it's your first day in here, let's do it. What's it called though? Is it just called Capital Guesser? We'll do a quick round of Capital Guesser, sure. Capitals? Is that the one? Is that the one? Neck never disappoints, you're so right about that. US capitals, the 198 capitals of the world. That sounds about right. Including Somaliland. Uh-oh. I'm gonna struggle with a lot of these ones, I just realized. I like it. Alright, Plonk, I'll see you around later, right? Have an excellent, excellent Saturday. It's Saturday after all. Let's see. What are you saying? Let's try it. Boom. All right. Well, we're trying this one. Yeah, I got confused there for a bit as well. Trying to read up on what you guys are doing. Plonk is headed out. Yeah, bye, Plonk. Have an excellent, excellent, excellent Saturday. Where's the mouse pointer at? I can see it on my OBS, but not. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's fine. All right, capitals. Remember, 2 minutes per round. Oh, this is not going to help me as much as I thought it was. We have some flags though, but I'm, horrible. Our team, our beer. I wish I could use the beer mat on this one, but I don't know the beer. This is a football stadium. Or is it? I don't think this is a football stadium. Not a European nor an American football stadium. I mean, that does actually say National Football Stadium, though. But that's a double-posted, goalpost. And I think that means something. It's got to be rugby. Zoom in on the flags. There you go. I don't recognize them at all. It's probably used for both. You're right. I mean, you're probably right. Huh. This one might be tricky. No one's made a guess yet. That's interesting. There's a lot of English, though, all around. You still have about 40 seconds. Oh, there's the flag. I don't know which flag this is, though. Oh, I'm gonna struggle so much with this. I mean, this could be like one of those. Clockwise are nailing that one at a distance of 61 meters. The first 5K in a while. Well done. Max coming in as well. Unfortunately, not nailing the capital on that one. But that's alright. You still got a good amount of points. Oh, Capital Guesser is just a tactic. Well, we're doing capitals now. So why not? we can do a round of capitals in between there as well. It's fine. I'm open for it. All right, time is up. I'm going to go ahead and close it, and then I'll make my own guess. I know there's a few, I'd say South Pacific islands that play rugby as well. But I'm going to go ahead and be safe on this one and just go New Zealand, because why not? I'm not stupid if I assume that Auckland is the God damn it, I can't remember. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Do I want to look for the actual stadium though? I kinda don't, because that would leave you guys waiting for me, and that's not fun. I'll just plonk it. I'll plonk it right there. That's probably it. It's by this park probably. If you know flags, it gets a lot easier. I don't though. I'm so bad at flags. And especially these flags. There's a flag there. I'm horrible at them. Horrible. Am I missing something? Maybe.
Magic credulous.
Kire? What do you mean coming in, subscribing for 2 months? Good morning. How are you, Kire? Holy. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've heard that sound. How are ya? I appreciate you so much. Let's see. Okay, I have no idea with this one though. I'm gonna go ahead and send it because why not? Without the flag, it's a lot harder to figure out the exact country. And I'm not even seeing any. I mean, I'm seeing flags, but I don't think these are country flags. But the stars, right? These stars are the ones that you find in the Kiwi flag, I think. I'm pretty sure. Moshki coming in, paying that lurker tax. I appreciate you for hanging out. Yeah, I fucked that one up. What about it? What of it, huh? Damn it. All right, well. Well done. Clockwiser, Neck, both nailed the country on that one. What did I miss, though? I probably missed something, right? Max, we have myself, we have Texo and Nat, guessing all around that same area, so well done. Did I fuck up the capital? Is Wellington the capital of New Zealand? I thought it was out in Auckland, but I might be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. That wouldn't be the first time, that's for goddamn sure. Alright, well. You've been working a lot since you moved back home. Oh, I get that. I get that for sure. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope summer's treating you well. I feel like I'm not seeing summer yet. I'm putting 2 more minutes on the clock, by the way. 2 minutes is kind of a lot for, you know, capitals, but why not? Let's look around a bit. Look around a little bit. I woke up to 9 degrees this morning, and I hate it. It's July. And that's just not cool. It said PNG on the scoreboard. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't catch that. I don't think I've ever seen Papua New Guinea in country streaks, at least. And that's what I mainly play, right? So I didn't even think of it. And Wellington is the capital? Well, there you go. That's me being an absolute idiot. That would not be the first time. I feel like we have a flag over here, but I'm not sure. Capital streaks, not my thing. Let me tell you, I'm struggling. Alright, I'm struggling a lot. We have another flag over there. And then we have our good buddy Ali, though. Where is he from? Who knows? No one's made a guess yet, and we have about 40 seconds left on that clock. You've seen it once on the distance guessing mode. Yeah, that makes sense. But it probably isn't in the country streaks rotation, I'm guessing. So I have no meta for it. At all. At all. Hey, Space, good afternoon. How are ya? Hope you've caught up a little bit on that sleep. A little bit. I hope. Can I zoom in on the yellow paper? This one? There is a yellow paper right there. 2 seconds remain though, so you gotta be fast. You gotta go fast. I have no idea with this one. This is gonna be pure guesswork based on absolutely nothing. So this is gonna get bad. Because I don't have a lot to go by. Alright? Alright, I'm gonna close up the guesses and then I'll make my guess. How's the geoguessing? It is brutal this morning. We're doing capitals right now and I'm, you know, not great. There's the flag though. But I don't know where that flag belongs. So my reasoning right here, right? This does not look like Europe. If anything, this looks South American or African. But I think this is South America, and I feel like I'm seeing a lot of French. So I'm gonna do the stupidest thing possible and assume that this is French Guinea. Because it's the only French-speaking country that I know of in South America. I don't know if there is any actual coverage there. And I just realized that I don't know which of these is the actual capital. It's probably this one. I'm gonna put myself there. The flag absolutely rips you. I see that. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I was able to you know, contract a little bit of the COVID. You know, small case of the COVID. A week or two ago. So I'm still kind of struggling a little bit with that. But it's fine. I'm left with neck pain. That's about it. That's the worst of it right now. Like, neck is completely seized up, and that turns out to actually be a symptom of long COVID, apparently. So, brother, his wife, her sister, and her dad, and your girl all have COVID right now. Hope you're staying safe though, Nat. It's, I mean, I definitely survived it. It was not a huge deal, but it was annoying. Some of this wouldn't be official coverage, you're right. But I feel like my reasoning still sort of holds up. So I'm gonna, wait, this is the wrong country. Oh, that was, I nearly fucked that one up. Well, this is probably the capital then. I'll put myself right there. Ooh, that was a close one. Saved it. Reasoning stands. Following that gut feeling. Here we go. Boom. God damn it. Oh, alright, well. That makes... How did you get it, guys? Keyray Mixie coming in as well. How are you? And Clockwiser, all of you guys nailed that one. I don't know how. Flag and language checks out. Yeah, mostly the neck pain and the soreness. Alright, well, at least I'm not the only one. Neck in a strong 4th place position. Myself, Nat, and Max. Let's have a look at that spread a little bit. Okay, good. I'm not the only one thinking South America. I'm happy about that. Interesting spread. I did not know the flag on that one, so that's gonna, you know, fell me. But that happens. It's fine. Let's move on to round number 3, though. 2 more minutes on the clock. And I'm in danger immediately. Great. This is pretty, though. What is this? Oh, look at it. I love this. Where is this, though? Okay, we have a bit of language. I don't know if that's the Pope or if that's George W. Bush in a Pope robe. Could be both. Let's be honest. And we have some French there as well. This is amazing looking, though. No idea where this is, but it looks amazing. There's no flag? Uh-oh. Yeah, I have no idea. It is so pretty, though. You really hate capitals? I'm struggling with them. I'll be honest. But I could still use some of the detective things. I mean, you could read the word Africa down there, so that might be an indication, right? What else is it saying? It's kind of hard to make out. But I'm not seeing a country name. That's a shame. It's interesting to see these polls everywhere. Do you mean the, what do you call these? Damn it, what do you call these? Oh, I'm stuck on the word. Clockwise, we're nailing the country on that one. Well done. 15 seconds remaining. By the way, I'm trying to read the signs and everything, but I'm not getting a whole lot. These are pillars or something, right? That's the word I'm looking for, probably. I don't know for sure, but they're pretty and they are massive. Absolutely massive. All right, time is up. I'm going to go ahead and close out the guesses, and then I'm going to make my own failing guess. 2 people actually managed to get the country right. Kira is back and just crushing it. Well done. That's your second guess, nailing the country twice in a row with unofficial coverage. How? All right. My thinking on this one is that we have French and we have the word Africa. So we are probably in Africa. I don't know a lot of French speaking. I know there's a lot of French speaking ones. Algeria is one. Tunisia is one. Morocco? I think. I'm not going to read them all out, but you know. Seeing as we have a lot of unofficial coverage and going a little bit off of the vegetation, I'm gonna put myself in Mozambique. And we know that this is a capital. What's the capital of Mozambique though? It's here, right? That's the largest. I don't actually know. Fuck it, I'm putting myself down there. Oh, that's a major city too. Where is it? I don't know. I'll just plonk it. Plonking is the name of the game on this one. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, that's the wrong part of Africa. Alright. The Ivory Coast. Well done. I forgot about the Ivory Coast. Holy! Clockwise, we're at 4 meters. Key at 213.5. Well done, both of you. That was the basilisk of Our Lady Peace of something. Because I'm not getting the full name. Well done. Neck in a very strong third place position at 1890. We have Max at 33.97. Myself at 53.82. And Nat at 64.55. I feel like we all made the right choice when it came to continent, at least. So that's something. We all got points. I'm happy about that one. Let's move on to round number 4, though. 2 more minutes on the clock. Here we go. More flags. More flags that I don't know. Oh, no. I feel like some of you guys are going to get this one, though. Maybe more French. Because apparently there's more French in Africa than I thought. Great. There should be a church. The leader of Ivory Coast made inspired by the one in the Vatican, but bigger. I mean, it was massive. And it was so pretty. I want to go there now. We have Gin Royale over there. Alright. I'm not a big gin person. Do you guys drink gin? I mean, I've had some okay gin, but I'm not like... That's not my go-to. You sent all the French-speaking countries, but the Autobot blocked you. Aw. Because you already made your guess. That's probably why. 50 seconds remaining. I don't know these flags though, and that bothers me. Alright, Angelos, have a great time in the meantime. I hope to see you again soon. Nat absolutely crushing the country and getting to a distance of 1.9 kilometers. What? How? You're too good at this, my friend. Max currently in second place, followed by Neck. Let's see, there's about 20 seconds remaining. We do have the Bank of Africa in the background over there, so I feel like we're probably in Africa right now. Who knows? 7 seconds. I have no idea. No idea at all. Alright, time is up. I'm gonna close the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. 3 people were able to nail the country on that one. I don't know how that happens, but well done, people. Well done. What am I missing? Probably something. Or you might just be that good. You might just be that good. Closing it up. And I will go ahead and make my own guess. I have nothing to go by. None of my normal metas. Because we're in the middle of a roundabout, so I don't know if we have a follow car. I can't tell the color of the license plates. Actually, yes, I kind of can, but I just realized that that doesn't matter. Because I don't know a lot of, French African meta. Where though? Where is this gonna end up being? I feel like we're in the north. The north. Knowing the flags really helps. It really does. I will admit that even before I started doing country streaks, I struggled so much with even European flags. So I've gotten a lot better. That's why I love doing GeoGuessr as well, because I get to learn so much about flags and countries and geography and, you know, all of that. And I'm by no means great at it, but I am working on it, and I feel like that should count for something. Should I just send Tunisia? I'm struggling to remember the flag, but I feel like the colors at least match up. So why not? You know? Pretty sure Tunis is the capital. I mean, there's a round... Nope, that's not a roundabout. I'll just, you know... I know there's a lot of French in Tunisia, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Lost lunar eclipse. Hey, welcome back. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. We're doing a bit of capitals right now, and then we'll head back to, damn it. Well, back to Community World after that one. That was Benin. Porto Novo. Well done. Mixie crushing it at 534. Followed by Clockweiser at 1.8 kilometers and Nat at 1.9. Everybody's so close to that 5K. Well done. We have Max, Neck, myself, and Kirei. We're all spread out in Africa, though, so at least we all got that. Well done, GG's. Fifth and final round. 2 minutes on the clock, starting now. Alright. Well, we start out with this. So, you know, that might be an indication, maybe. Where is it, though? It says Kingston Bookshop. And an arrow towards more shops. So, I feel like that's going to be a pretty huge hint, maybe. At least that's a city name that I've heard before. So, that's got to be worth something, right? We'll see, though. About a minute and 15. Gurkart coming in with her first guess of the day. Absolutely crushing the country in a distance of 4.5 kilometers. Well done. Max now at 1.8, just overtaking Gurkart. And then we have Lost Lunar Eclipse with our first guess, I think, of the day, right? Yeah, you didn't make it in time for the last one. Well done, though. Well done. Let's see. You love that about Geo too. So many random things and specialities about countries. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love. I mean, I haven't been able to sort of flex with that yet, but one day I'll be able to flex with that in real life, maybe. Who knows? Half a minute remains. Gotta be careful with this one. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure with this one. This might be a huge debate, but who knows? You know? Who actually knows? Alright, time is up. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses and make my own guess. And I do believe this to be in Jamaica. I think Kingston is in Jamaica, I'm pretty sure. Not entirely though, but see if I can actually if I can actually find Jamaica. It should be over there. Yeah, there you go. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, Kingston's right here. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time trying to find the Kingston bookshop. I'm just gonna go ahead and plonk it right about, let's see. We can't see any water, so I'll put myself slightly inland. Let's put it right there, why not? Like that one. It's the Kingston you were originally thinking of? Well, nice. Oh yeah. You did not have the patience to look for Kingston? Well, there you go. There might be several Kingstons though, we'll see. That's the one that I thought of immediately anyway, so we'll see. Here we go. Boom, I earned a new badge. Apparently that was the right Kingston too. 10. Oh wait, no, that's just from me what? From me what? From me doing what? Just playing the map? Alright, well, fine. I'll take it. I'll take a badge. Max crushing that one at 1.8 kilometers. I nearly got us close at 2.3. And we have GeoGuessr in third place position at 3.8 kilometers, followed by Gurkart, Mixie, Neck, and Lost Lunar Eclipse. Well done. Let's have a look at the spread. Let's see, we have a couple of people who missed out a little bit, but I still get it. The Las Vegas guess is kind of interesting, actually. I could have seen that being Las Vegas. It definitely had that US feel to it, which this would explain that, I guess, right? A little bit. Well done, well done. Let's head on to the summary. And we have GeoGuessr running away with the first place position. Accumulated distance of 10.5 kilometers. I'm guessing the distances would be slightly shorter with a capitals streak. But still, so close to the 25. Well done. That might actually be the closest one that we've ever had to a 25k. I'm pretty sure that's it. Mixie in a strong second place position though, 8.4 kilometers accumulated and a score of 14,965. And we have Neck in third place at 7,727 kilometers and 9,715 points at the end there. Well done. And we have Kirei, we have Max, myself, Nat, Gurkart, Lunar Eclipse, and Tixo. A few people only got to play in one round, and some people only played in 4. So that's going to skew the results a little bit. Alright, well done, GG's everybody. That was fun, Nick. Well done. Tio, good morning. How are ya? How are ya? Alright, let's get on to a community world. And do a set of those as well. Alright, the way this works, if you want to join in like Skim here, just click the link that Skim put in chat, connect your Twitch account, click the link. I said that twice. You click the link, you connect your Twitch account, and then you just make a guess. That's it. You don't have to install anything. It's completely free, and it's a lot of fun. I don't expect you to do great, so, you know, have fun with it. That's it. Each round you'll have 2 minutes on the clock. It'll be right up there, well, up here. And that's about it. Hey Skim, how are ya? Hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far. It's a nice Saturday. It's slightly cold where I'm at, but it's fine. I'm slowly warming up from playing with you guys. So, getting there. It's, yeah, Saturday. All right. 5. Oh, hey, Lunar Eclipse. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate all the follows. All right. 2 minutes per round. Starting now. There we go. Starting now. All right. All right. So if you play a lot of GeoGuessr, this is going to be a big hint right here. If you don't, let's see if we can find you something else to play with. Or to guess based off of. You have a bit of the good old vegetation back there. The sun is to... Can you even see the compass? It's right there. The sun is to our north, which would probably place us slightly in the southern hemisphere. The car over there drives on the left-hand side of the road, if that helps. We have some vegan dogs in the background, but, you know, they move around, so they... Yeah, get it? They move around, so they might not be reliable, but oh, that one was bad. I hated that one. Yeah, space. I get it. Yep. I didn't even mean to at first, but I had to lean into it. God, I'm ashamed. All right, well, that works. I'll take it. I'll take a soft cock nose any day of the week. Right? Good old Pogo. Where is this going to end up being, though? We're probably pretty far south. That's the hint that I'm going to drop. Let's see. All right. 25 seconds remain, though. I'm just going to keep panning. Because that's all I have. We can't make out the signs. That might be something. Not entirely sure. The meta saved you? Yeah, I would have struggled bad without this. Bad. Alright, time is up. I'm going to close out the guesses and then I'll make my own guess. And then we'll see how well we do. Alright, we have a few people coming in at the end there. I do try to keep stream delays in mind. It's difficult sometimes though, but I do my best, alright? I'm not a professional, so I'll just do my best. That's about it. That's all you can ask of me. Stop demanding so much. Alright, this is going to be Kenya. I'm pretty sure. I'm not seeing any water, but that doesn't mean that we're not slightly outside of Mombasa. So I'm going to put myself right there. I might be off on this one, but that's fine. Lunar eclipse guessed randomly at the last second. That's completely fine. Completely fine. Let's see where you ended up though. Let's see if I get any closer. I might not. Boom. Alright, well, I was not. I got the country, but way further inland. Gurkhardt absolutely new at 32.1 kilometers. Well done. Followed by Kirei at 75. And Tio coming in as well at 90. Then we have Mixie Max, Neck, myself, Skim, Clockwiser, and Lunar Eclipse. What do you prefer, Lunar Eclipse? Do you prefer Lost, Lunar, or Eclipse, or all three? I could do all three. Yeah, let me know. Let's have a look at the spread. We have a little bit of a spread. I get it though. You panicked and put it over there. That makes sense. You'll find a lot of similar looking grassland and stuff out there, so I get it. I get it. We were slightly further south though, I'd say, but that's all right. All right, let's get on to round number 2. 2 more minutes on the clock. Starting now. Wait. Starting now. There we go. All right, what do we have here? We have these power poles, and I'm really bad at power poles. So, Ski, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far. It's been a nice one so far, and I hope yours has too. If you want to join in, by the way, if you just want to hang out, that's completely fine. But if you want to join in and play with us, you could do !CG in chat. And then all you have to do is click that link, sign in with your Twitch account, and make a guess. That's about it. It's completely free. You don't have to install anything. It's a lot of fun. Luna is your name. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll stick to Luna then. I like Luna. I love the name Luna, actually. It's a super pretty name. Seems like we're driving on the center. Yeah, you're right, Clock. You're right. That doesn't help a whole lot, does it? You're in the future in Australia, so it's Sunday at midnight. Holy nice. That's awesome, Ski. I love it. I don't get a lot of Australians in here. So it's always it always feels special to me whenever I do. Hope the future's treating you well. Hope you've had an excellent Saturday as well. Thank you for that follow too, Ski. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Like, more than you know, actually. The follows keep me, sustained, well-fed, alive. That's about it. That's not a threat though. Don't feel pressured, right? But it's so much fun. Ow. Alright, time is up. We have 3 guesses in though. I'll give you a couple of more seconds if you want to plonk a guess, but I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. This is gonna be a huge failure on my end. I have no idea. I mean, this road doesn't even look finished. Wait, the road doesn't even look finished. Could this be Finland? I think this might be Finland, guys. Alright. Let's see. I don't think this is Finland. I was just kidding, alright? I think this is Southeast Asia going by the vegetation. But where? Like you pointed out there, Clock. They're driving in the middle of the road, so it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, these guys are driving on the right, so that probably means that it's not Thailand. I could send Cambodia. Do I feel Cambodia? This house is kind of on stilts. That's the thing you see a lot in Cambodia. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Follow my gut feeling. Let's do it. It's when the snow melts. This is what happens to the Finnish roads. Yeah, see? There you go. There you go. We have that problem in Norway too, though. It's painful. .fi on the car. Yeah. I think you're right. God, I would love for this to be Finland, though. Finland sneaks up on you. Finland sneaks up on you. Yo, it's 7:04 in LA. Yo, are you in LA? That's nice. That's insane. I love it. I have people from all over the world in here now. You've no idea how cool that is to me. Hope you're doing well over there. 7 a.m. That's the time I like to wake up. I try to wake up at 7 or 7:30 maybe, even in the weekends, to try and keep that good old insomnia in check. Here we go, Cambodia. Let's send it. Boom. And I was absolutely right. I feel like I deserved that one too, because I put some thought into it. I put some thought into that one. Where am I at? Do you want to make a guess? If you want to make a guess based on the accent, I love doing that. If you don't feel like making a guess, I could just read it out for you. I got the closest on that one though, 52 kilometers. Followed by Gurkard at 62.5. And we have Key-Ray at 78.9 for the third place position. Well done. All three getting the country right somehow. And we have Neck, we have Tio, we have... I thought I missed someone. No, I didn't. Neck, Tio, Max, Mixie, Skim with their first guess of the day. Well done. We have Luna, we have Clockwise. GG's, everybody. We have a few guesses for Europe. That's right. A few guesses for the Netherlands. That's not quite right. Norway would be the right guess. You're absolutely right. I'm in Norway. Hiding up here in that cold, cold north. God, I hate it. I would give anything for a bit of summer right now. You know. It's too cold. I woke up with, what was that, Nat? What did you say? 48 degrees Fahrenheit, right? And I'd give anything for 100 right now. Anything. Alright, let's move on to round number 3, though. Here we go. 2 more minutes on that good old clock up there. Do your best. I believe in you, chat. We start out with a little bit of language. That might actually be helpful. Without spoiling anything, all I'll say is I wish I could know what this stop sign right there said. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that that's a stop sign, because it's octagonal. Alright, Max coming in and immediately getting it. Nailing the country. Distance of 281 kilometers. Well done. Do you need GeoGuessr Pro for this? I don't think you do for ChatGuessr. I think all you need to do is to log in using your Twitch account. Because the game itself is hosted off of my account. So I don't think you need to. Alright, what do we need? Is that a snowflake on the sign? Wait, which sign though? I'm not seeing. Oh, there you go. That is indeed maybe a snowflake. Yo, No Range! Coming in with the raid. How are you, my friend? How was stream? What have you been up to? What have you been streaming today? Thank you, and welcome. We're just doing a little bit of ChatGuessr today, playing with these lovely people here. So if you want to join in, Sweeten Official and No Range coming in with the follows there. I appreciate you guys so much. Hope you've had an excellent day so far. Yeah, if you guys want to join in and play with us, all you need to do is to put a Exclamation point CG in chat. Skim as well coming in with that follow. I appreciate that so much. I hope you all are having an excellent weekend, and you know, that it'll get better even if it isn't that great so far. So I mean, I hope it is great though. I hope it is. I'd love to know what you were streaming though, Norwich. I'm always interested to know because I sometimes get some inspiration off of that, and I love that. All right, time is up though. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. You were doing Minecraft, but an AI robot was chasing you. That sounds like so much fun, actually. I need to check out the VOD of that if you leave VODs up. I'd love to see that. Damn, I haven't played Minecraft in years. Okay, I'm gonna close out the guesses on that one, and then I'm gonna make my own guess. So what I'm gonna say about this is the language immediately made me think Turkey. And then I saw the stop sign, and the stop sign, even though we can't see it now, this stop sign probably says "dur" on the other side of it, which is a typical Turkish stop sign. The only one that, you know, spells out "dur." And then we have these ones, which I do believe are Turkish bollards. And it kind of looks like Turkey a little bit. The northeastern part, I'd say probably. I say as I zoom in on Iran. Well done. There we go. I put myself right there. Why not? I'll put myself on this road because we're definitely on a road. Why not? There we go. Let's do this. What do we... yeah, let's do it. Let's send it. What's the exclamation point headphones command there? No range? I don't know that one. But if you want to know these headphones, I can, you know, tell you what they are. If that's what you're wondering. I don't want to presume. So, there we go. That was indeed Turkey. Clockwise renew, nailing the country, and landed at a distance of 166 kilometers away from the target. Well done. Gerkart in second place at 268. Then we have Max in third place with 281. Then we have Skim, Mixie, myself, Kiray, and Tio. And we have Ski, Luna, Neck coming in at the end there. Let's zoom out and have a look at the spread. Hey, we're all pretty close. We all got a decent amount of points. Well done. Let's see. What are the headphones? They are the... Wait, I actually have to look these up because I can't remember the actual model name itself. But I put it in my... If you look at my About page, the headset is the SteelSeries Arctic 7. And I kind of love them. They're, you know, wireless and comfortable. Could wear these for hours. So I do love them. Actually, that kind of felt nice without the headset. I'll leave the headset off for a little bit. I love it. I can just feel now how stuffy my ears got a little bit. Oh, you have those headphones. Hell yeah, nice. Nicely done. Where'd you end up there, Luna? What did you say? Let's see, you're number 10 and you're up here in Poland. Hey, that kind of makes sense though with that kind of landscape, right? The rolling hills and all that. I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. All right, let's go ahead and move on to round number 4 though, as we put 2 more minutes on the clock. There we go. And yeah, you're all free to make guesses if you want. What do we have here? Not a whole lot to go by. We have some yellow outer lines. I'm not entirely sure where those belong, but we have a sign with a little bit of a man on it. All right, No Range, thank you so much again for that raid. I appreciate you. Hope you'll have a you know, lovely Saturday. Yeah, and I hope to catch you again later as well. Where's the sun at? Let's see. I think that's the sun right there. See if I can find a shadow to back that assumption up. I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, there's a shadow. So that is indeed the sun. It's way far south. There's the compass right there. Yes, that should put us in the, wait. Oh, that kind of threw me for a loop there for a second. I won't say why, but I feel like that kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. Alright, well. The sun is to our south. That's all I'll say. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. Well, that put us actually. Now I'm completely out of the loop. No one's been able to get the country right yet either. With about 15 seconds remaining though. Better hurry up. I'm gonna close the guesses. I have no idea on this one. Absolutely no idea. This is kind of stressful. Uh-oh. There we go. Time is up and I'm going to close out the guesses. We have 2 people able to actually get the country right. Well done. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on this one. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I was initially going to say probably Argentina or Uruguay based on this, right? But 2 things. The position of the sun would place us in the northern hemisphere, which I don't know if I'm supposed to trust that. It might be a glitch, but I noticed this. I don't know if you're actually able to see that. If I zoom in on it, maybe. I'm sorry about this, right? Don't mind this. Look over there, right? Ow. Turning my head hurts. That kinda doesn't look like Latin letters to me. Which, what if? And I'm just spitballing here, right? It wouldn't be Israel because the license plates aren't yellow. What if this is Jordan? I'm just gonna go ahead and send it. Put myself right there. It's a risky guess, but it might pay off. I don't know about the outer line meta or the color of the car meta at all for this area, but we definitely have a bit of language. I could look for mountains though, but is this a mountainous area? This is a mountainous area. There. I'm gonna... Nah, I'll stick with my initial thought. Why not? You thought Russia. Ooh. I mean, still. I could see this being like in parts of Russia, like way far east maybe. We'll see though. I'm gonna go ahead and send it, and then we'll see. Boom. Yeah. That works out. That really works out. Mixie crushed it, getting the country right. Distance of 48.9. Followed by myself at 56.3. Then we have Gerkart in 3rd place at 72.8. We have Clockweiser, we have Ski, we have Luna, we have Tio, we have Ski. Wait, I have 2 Skis in here now. No, Skim, sorry, Skim. Am I reading your names out correctly, by the way? Let me know if I don't. We have Max and Kirei. Well done. Hey, Andrea coming in as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Dark Buddy too. Yeah, if you click the link that Andrea put in chat there, you could, you know, sign in with your Twitch account and, yeah, make your guess. That's about it. It's free and it's fun. And that's it. 2 minutes per round though. Starting now for the 5th and final round. This is still anybody's guess. Do your best, people. I believe in you, alright? You can do this. Alright, we start out with this. So we have a little bit of language. This is probably going to help out a lot of you. But maybe not all. Maybe not all. My reading was right? Hell yeah. Nice. Love it. Huh. What else do we have? Which area is this? Is it just you or is the red sign really small? Which one though? Red, oh, this one. I think it might be. I think it might be, but it's effective. I wouldn't drive in there. So, yeah, who knows? All right, we have a couple of guesses in already. Let's see. Oh, that was a wild guess. That was a pretty good guess, though. 1,500 kilometers, that's not too bad. I'd say that's pretty decent, right? 50 seconds remain of the round, though. So go ahead and place your guesses, people. We don't have street names or anything, do we? We do not. There's a couple of indications, though, if you play a lot of GeoGuessr that you could use with this one. We'll see. I'll read it out in about half a minute. I don't want to spoil it yet, so that you guys get to, you know, make up your own minds. And I might even be wrong. That wouldn't be the first. Oh, I do have street names. You're right. That's why you guys are spending a bit of time looking around, probably. All right. Well, you have about 10 seconds though to find it. The closest one so far is Gerkard at 81.7. 3 seconds remaining, and I'm gonna go ahead and close this one up. Let's see. I did have street names. You're right. That's the very first thing that I zoomed in on, and I completely fucked that one up. Well, I didn't fuck it up, but I forgot that I had street names. All right, I'm gonna close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. So I'll put this one on. It gets too quiet. I hate sitting here just listening to myself. How do you do it, chat? How do you spend time listening to me at all? Do you mute me? I feel like you should. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is more than likely France with these the rue sign right there. And we also have a couple of indications with the double blue tag down there. That's a French thing. And that one as well. I think that's a double blue tag. Anyway, more French over there and a little bit more French over there. Where is this though? Going by the style of house, I'd say we're probably pretty far south, but I'm not sure we're south of Bordeaux. What if I put myself right there? The double one is Italy, it is, but you will also find it in... I thought maybe you'd find that in France as well. I might be wrong. Definitely Italy though, and in Albania. But the yellow plates you will find in France and in a couple of different countries. I was so sure you'd find double blue in areas of France as well. I might be wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and send this one though. Here we go. Boom. I got a new badge. I don't want to look at the badge right now. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too far off. Slightly south of Bordeaux. 50.8 kilometers. You could walk that in like a day or two. It's fine. We have Gerkart in a strong second place though. 81.7 kilometers. Tied right now with a streak of 6. Well done. Mixie in third place. Streak of 3 and a distance of 134. We have Tio in fourth. We have Andriuk. We have... Hey, Andriuk coming in as well. Did I say hello to you? I feel like I did. Welcome, welcome. Either way, hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far. Then we have Skim. We have Ski. We have Clockwiser. We have Max. We have Dark Buddy coming in with our first guess as well. And we have Luna. Let's have a look at the spread. Hey, Silas as well. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All right, an interesting spread. And all of it kind of makes sense to me. I get it. Yeah, well done, everybody. Let's move on to the summary, though. Boom. Gerkart running away with a strong lead on that first place position. A streak of 6, like I said, and an accumulated distance of 517.4. Well done. A score there of 23,665. Followed by myself in second place at 1134 kilometers. And Mixie in third place position. Right behind. at a distance of 11,702 and a score of 18,143. Well done, well done. Then we have Tio, we have Clockwiser, we have Keyray, we have Skim, Max, Ski, Neck, Andriak, Luna, and Dark Buddy. Keep in mind that not everyone was able to play all the rounds though, so that's going to make a difference. But well done everybody, GG's all around. Let's do another set. If you want to join in, you could do !CG in chat. Click that link, sign in with your Twitch account, and just make guesses. It's free and it's fun. You don't have to install anything. All right, everybody get ready. Mixie coming in with a follow as well. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're having an excellent, excellent day. All right, 2 minutes starting right now. Here we go. All right, what do we have here? Let's pan around a bit. Ooh, we might have a flag. It's a flag, but I don't know which flag. Might not be a country flag. Could be an area flag, who knows? I'll let you look around a bit more. Let's see. A little bit of language over there as well. Oh, you don't even have to log in with the Twitch account. You're right. If you paste the command that comes up, you can yeah, make guesses without signing in. You're right. You're so right. Go on to the flag again? Sure. There's one over there. Keep in mind though, I mean, don't read out the name of it if you know it. I think I might, but I'm not 100% sure. It's between two different ones for me, but we'll see. Andrick currently in a first place position with a distance of 55.9 right now, followed by Skim and Max. That's the spread. It is an interesting looking spread right now. So let's see where we end up. Dark Buddy coming in as well at a distance of 48.37. That's also still interesting. Let's see where we end up. Gerkart now taking first place position. 31.2 kilometers. That is an interesting one. Let's see. 20 seconds remain of this round though. Better get guessing quick. I'm gonna zoom in on this again. I feel like it might be easier to tell if I do this for you. Oh, before I ask why you listen to me, it's because it's relaxing and speaking calmly and with a chilling rhythm. Hey, thank you. I actually do appreciate that. That's the thing that I'm always insecure about. Like, I hate hearing myself speak, so... yeah, thank you, though. Like, honestly, thank you. Alright, I'm going to close out the guesses, though. Time is up. And then I'm going to make my own guess. This one is in between two different countries for me. And we'll see. I'm very positive. I like that. I pride myself on trying to stay positive as much as possible anyway. I mean, I'm still new to this whole sort of, you know, streaming thing. I don't like to call myself a streamer because... No, I'm not. And so the whole interaction thing is still new to me as well. But it's a good way to practice, I guess, right? I'm going to say this is more than likely Jordan or the UAE. And I believe the UAE is the one that has the straight rectangle in the flag. I believe Jordan has a triangle. I'm pretty sure. We'll see though. And if I go by the sort of vegetation, we're probably out here somewhere. We're not that close to Dubai. I might be way off. This might actually be Jordan though. We will see. Here we go. All right, send it. Boom. Oh, well, not too far off. Gerkart got closer though. Streak of 7 now. And a distance of 31.2 kilometers. Really well done. We have Andrick. And Andrick, by the way, just so that I get it, right? Am I reading your name out correctly? Should it be Andreas? Like, is it a soft S or a hard S? as sound, I guess, with the C, because the C is throwing me off a little bit. But your name is kind of close to a Norwegian name as well, so that's kind of why I feel the need to clear that up. I want to read your name out correctly. But there you go. All right, well done in second place though, 55.9 kilometers. It's Andrejk. All right, cool, nice. I'll try to remember the syllable, or which syllable to put the stress on there as well. Nice, Andrejk, hell yeah. Skim in a strong third place position at 118.9, followed by myself, Mixie, Tio, Ski, Max, Clock, and Dark Buddy. Let's have a look at that spread. Little bit of a spread, that's interesting though. I like it. Yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. Well done, everybody. The UAE and the Jordanian flag is confusing, you're right. The way that I try to remember it is that the UAE one has a straight rectangle on the inner parts, the red part of the flag, whereas Jordan has a triangle. Don't know how you would remember that, but, you know, it's a thing to try to remember somehow. Yeah, look, the UAE, Kuwait, Sudan, Palestine, and the Jordanian flag. You're right. I do believe that out of that list, though, when it comes to GeoGuessr, only Jordan and the UAE has coverage. I'm pretty sure about that. So that's going to be a good way to suss out the right answer as well. It's a little bit cheating, though, because it kind of supposes that you've played quite a bit of GeoGuessr as well. Which, you know, I'm still learning. I'm not the best at this, but I am learning off of you guys. So having a lot of fun doing so. Let us see. Andrejk coming in with a link there. I'm sorry the bot got you. I do have the link right here. I can pull it up on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and trust you that it's a safe link too. Am I not able to open a new? Oh, I'm not in Chrome right now. Okay, I'm gonna permit you instead because I don't. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll do it. I will do it. I forgot that I'm not in Chrome right now, but I can fix that real quick. Can you see that now? There we go. Sorry for the flashbang, by the way. Hope your eyes are still fine. Yeah, look at that. A lot of similar flags. They are tricky. That's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with that, or like that, with the northern South American states as well. You'll find a lot of similar colors and stuff like that. So I do struggle with it quite a bit. Let's see, throw it on over to GeoGuessr there. Well done though, that's a good point. All right, let's move on to round number 2 with 2 more minutes back on that clock. Can we do a flag one next? We might. We just did a capitals of the world, which it was pretty flag heavy, and I'm really bad at flags. We'll see though. I'm not saying a definite no, but we'll keep that one on the back burner for sure. Because I want to play the things that you guys want to see as well. So, but I am very bad when it comes to flags. I will be upfront and honest about that. Like, I was bad at geography and everything before I started doing GeoGuessr, so I'm not really good at geography. I'm getting better at some parts of GeoGuessr. That's about it. What do we have to zoom in on this though? Not a whole lot going on here. We've got this, and that's about it. Flags would be interesting. All right, well, we could do a round of flags afterwards. Sure. Can you see the sign? Yep, this one, right? That's right. I'll put it next to me so that you have something to sort of look at while you read that sign. Max with the initial guess there didn't get the country, but still fairly close. Skim is the first one to get the country there at 695.5 kilometers. Well done. I'm not entirely sure where this is. Where's the sun at? Let's see. I'm not seeing any shadows. So I'll just do... You have the compass right there, right? So I'll just do this so that you can make your own sort of assessment. I don't want to skew your results, but my theory is that this is the sun right there. That the brightest spot in the sky might be the sun. If so, it's to our north. I'm not entirely sure. You have about 20 seconds, though, to figure it out. And we'll see. And then we'll find out. Yeah, seen a bright bit to the north? Yeah, that's the tricky part, though, because, you know, you never know if... this could have been the sun, you don't know. It's difficult sometimes. I might be way off on this one. I'm gonna go with a gut feeling afterwards, though. I might be way, way, way off. Hey, Mander, good morning. How are ya? Hope you're having an excellent morning. It's Saturday. Finally Saturday. I always get so surprised seeing all those colors coming in. Your username is so pretty up there with the 7 TV colors. Well done. I'm doing well as well. I've discovered a what people would call a long COVID symptom that I discovered recently is that the sore neck that I was talking about the other day. That's not me sleeping wrong, like sleeping on my neck or anything. That's actually a COVID thing. So I'm struggling a little bit with that, but hopefully that'll pass soon. Right now, not a lot of range of motion in that neck. Boomer neck right there. But, you know, it'll pass. It'll pass eventually. But everyone around me that had that passed the COVID thing on to me, has the same thing. So it's gotta be a thing with the COVID thing as well. But yeah, I'll get better soon. I'll survive this. It's fine. At least I'm not coughing that much anymore. All right, time is up. I'm going to go ahead and close up those guesses. And then I'm going to make my own completely wrong guess. Because I have no idea. Like, I have a few niggling sort of indications, but I'm not quite sure. It's between two countries for me, weirdly enough, and those two countries are by no means close to each other. I'm thinking that this is either gonna be Australia or it's gonna be Africa somewhere. Like, it might be... It's not Kenya because we don't have the... Actually, going by the car and the coverage, it couldn't be Kenya or Uganda. Ooh, I'm gonna stick with Australia. That was my gut feeling. It doesn't look a whole lot like Australia. We've got that slight red tint. I don't recognize these, but I'll stick with it. It's not Australia ski, damn it. Well, I am honor bound by, you know, I can't change it based on chat's callouts. That would be unfair. It's too green. Yeah, you might be right, but I would put it over here somewhere. It looks greener over here. A little bit. Put it right there. Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but it's the only thing that fits in my mind. I gotta do it. I have a feeling this is gonna be South Africa, though, going by the trees. Maybe even Botswana. No, it's not Botswana. But it could be South Africa. But I'm gonna go ahead and trust my gut feeling, because if I don't trust my gut feeling and I get it wrong, that's not a big deal. Wait, no, the other way around. If I don't trust my gut feeling and I get it wrong, that's not a big deal. But if I end up not following the gut feeling and I should have, that's a way worse feeling. Mander thinks it's Brazil. All right. Do you wanna? I could open it up so you can make a guess, if you want. Not a big deal either way. You're right. But I mean, in life though, like in general, for all things, I try to follow that gut feeling. You'll join next time? No problem. No worries at all. There we go. All right. Well, it was indeed South Africa. That's all right. I'm not angry about it. It's fine. Gurkhardt, new though. Streak of 8 now. 78 kilometers away. Well done. What was the tip off on that one? What was your it's gotta be something, right? It's 78. Well done. Skim in a very strong second place position at 695. And we have Andrejk at third place. Sorry. Max, Tio, Clockweiser, myself, Mixie, and Ski. Well done, everybody. That was the tree meta. All right, got it. Let's zoom out and have a look at that spread. Hey, at least I wasn't alone with the Australia guess. I'm happy with that. Kept company by Clockwiser. Nice. We have a good spread across South America as well. And Mexico. I get it. Hell yeah. Well done, everybody. GG's. Round 3 coming up. 2 more minutes on that good old clock up there. Starting now. You went Botswana, but it's in Mexico. Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know why that happens. It does happen sometimes. I have no idea why. I'm so sorry that happens, though. Alright, what do we have here? We got a few things. We got some scooters. Some trucks. What else? A little bit of vegetation and a power pole up there. So we have a few things going for us here, maybe. I have a feeling I know this one. At least the country. I might be able to get the country right on this one. But I'm not 100% sure. Mandra came in, get the country right on that one. And then we have Andriak and Skim in that order right now. Well done, well done. Let's see. Yeah, Andriak, I get that one for sure. Like, even I'm not quite sure where I land on sort of discussing that whole thing on stream. Like, I don't have a problem doing so. It's just that I know a lot of people, especially early on in the pandemic, right? People wanted to tune in to sort of get a break from talking about all that because they, you know, you get sick of it eventually. But I'm not opposed to talking about it. It's fine. Where's the sun? Let's see. It's right there in the sky. I feel like the compass is kind of pointing north, but it's pointing too far west to be super reliable. But it's there. It is definitely there. Let's see. 5 seconds remain though. You have a little bit of time to figure this one out, but not a lot. Before I close up the guesses and make my own guess. I don't know exactly what I'll go by here. We'll see. There's a few small metas that I'm going to use in my assessment anyway. Alright, time is up. I was immediately thinking Indonesia on this one. The reason being the blur on the front of the bike. That was my sort of initial thinking. And I do believe they drive on the left-hand side of the road. I continuously fucked that one up. I continuously messed that one up. And mixed it up between like Malaysia and the other ones. But I do believe Indonesia is the one that drives on the left-hand side. It fits with the blur. It fits with the vegetation a little bit. And I'm not able to tell the segments on the license plate, the one that I normally use to tell Indonesia, but it's fine. I'm gonna put myself out here. I think. Yeah, why not? Why not? I like it. I'll do it. Here we go. Boom. Alright, well. Got the country at least. Max got a lot closer though at 49.1 kilometers. Well done. Followed by Mixie at 258 and Clockwiser in 708 kilometers away from the target. Well done. Then we have Skim, we have myself, Andreic, Mander, Gurkhardt, and Ski. Well done, everybody. Let's look at that spread. Yeah, I get that one as well. Turkey is a tricky one as well because Turkey has a lot of the different metas going on. So it is a tricky one to get. But well done, Max, on that one. Alright, let's head on to round number 4, though. Yeah, the wrong island for sure. But right country, though. That's got to count for something, right? Got to count for something. A little bit. I'll take it. There we go. Round number 4. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. I put you in a place that you didn't click as well. I'm sorry about that. I have no idea how that happens. It might be misinterpreting the coordinates, weirdly enough. It might be. Are you pasting the command into chat or are you guessing through the site itself? I guess you do it through the chat, right? That's weird though. Just using the site. All right, well, there might be a difference in between those two, like it's parsing the result differently or some weird reason like that. I have no idea. I'm so sorry that happens though. Yesterday, because of identical bollards in a weird area, you mistook Turkey with Australia. I've done that more than once. More than once I've done that. So I get that. It happens. They are very similar though. That red rectangle on it. I hate it. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. But I love it. So it's fine. It's happened a lot to me. I mean, like I keep bringing up as well. The worst one that I've done is that I thought we were in Sweden and we ended up being in the northern parts of Greece. That's my worst one so far. But it looked very Swedish, those woods did. So, you know. It's fine. All right. 20 seconds remain. I don't know what to zoom in on here. It's kind of difficult with this one, maybe. I mean, we have a few different indications. There's a license plate down there. Hey, Cactus Potato coming in with a follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're having an excellent day. Hope you're having a great day, actually. It's Saturday, right? Cactus Potato. I like that name. It sounds delicious and painful at the same time. Right? All right. Time is up, though. I'm going to go ahead and close out the guesses for this one. And then make my own guess based on absolutely nothing. Cactus fruit is good. I've never had cactus fruit. Never. Hey, Ski coming in with a hydrate. I'll do that one before I close out the guesses. Give you some extra time if you want to join in, Cactus Potato. Skraler coming in as well. Welcome, welcome. This one is for Ski. All right. The rest of you should have a drink with me as well. All right. It's been a while. I don't know what you're planning for tonight. You might be going out. And if you are, you know, going into it well hydrated, it's not a bad idea. Otherwise, it might be hot outside, which still, you know, have water. It's delicious. This one's for you, Ski. There you go. We're about halfway through it. Well done, well done. You just woke up, Mander? All right, nice. Well, all the better reason to have some water, right? It's a great way to wake up, being hydrated and all that. I like it. All right, what am I gonna send on this one? I think this is gonna be Southern Africa. Hey, Cactus Potato with the cheer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, I do appreciate that. I don't get to hear those notifications that often. I'm glad that wasn't louder. But thank you. All right. I'm going to say this is more than likely Southern Africa. Going by the fact, I was thinking South America at first, but we have a stop sign. And not a alto or a pare sign. And we have the sun up there, probably, to our north. Which is going to place us in the Southern Hemisphere. Now, we have white plates on this car, which excludes Botswana, because they would be yellow. And this is a Gen 2 camera, if you see the halo up top there, right? This round, sort of bad quality segment on top. The same with the bottom. Gen 2, out of these three countries here, right? Eswatini, South Africa, and Lesotho. Out of these three, South Africa is the only one with a Gen 2 camera. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself probably down here. Slightly outside of this region. Why not? All right there. I like that area. Based on absolutely nothing, I'm going to put myself right there. And we're going to send it. That's what Gen 2 means. Well, I mean, the quality of it anyway. I think it's because the camera on top of the Google car camera array I don't know if it's lower quality one or the algorithm has problems parsing the dome part of it, or I have no idea. I wish I knew though. I wish I knew. Badger put a really cool video in the Discord a couple of weeks ago with the different sort of camera generations and all of that. So let me see if I can find that actually. I would love to show that on stream. I'm not allowed to. I did try to send them a message to ask if I was allowed to. I haven't heard back from them, but I'm not going to take the chance. But I could paste it in chat and, you know, have you guys go to it and have a look. If you have a look at this one, that's how Google Street View works. I was about to do the thing that bigger streamers do where I continuously spam several of the same link. There's no need for that because we don't move that fast in this chat. But have a look at that video, not right now, obviously, because you're watching me and I don't want you to leave me, but later. It's a good video. And you get to see the hiker camera as well. The hiker backpack, not gonna lie, kind of cute. I would date that hiker camera thing. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and send this guess and we'll see where we end up. Boom. Way off in the distance was the correct answer. Got the country though, but I'm on the complete opposite side of the country. That's fine. And Drake knew. Didn't get the country actually, but you got the distance right. Well done. 214 kilometers away. Gearkart was the closest one to actually get the country at 307. Streak of 10 now. Well done. Slowly building that nice looking streak right there. We have Skraler with their first guess of the day as well, nailing the country 347 kilometers away. Well done. We have Max, we have Clockwise, we have Ski, we have Mixie, Skim, myself. I was about to read my own goddamn name out. And Mander coming in there as well. Well done. Let's have a look at that spread. We were all in the right area. Well done, everybody. Interestingly enough, the number one position didn't get the country right. The only one to not do so, but you did absolutely nail the distance. So well done. I feel like it's just kind of turned on its head a little bit, and that's kind of fun. You don't see that a lot. I like it. I like it. Well done, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and move on to round number 5, the 5th and final. This is still anybody's game. You have 2 minutes to figure this one out. And this one might actually be tricky. Oh no, I don't like this one. We have absolutely nothing to go. What is that? We've nothing to go by. There's a bit of vegetation, that might help. But there's no language. There's a car over there in the distance. But that's about it. I don't like this one. This is gonna be super debatey. I don't like it. Alright, and Drake coming in with the initial guess. Didn't get the country, but a close distance at 1679. So still pretty well done. This one might be slightly tricky. Might be slightly tricky. I have a feeling about which side of the world we're in at least. But we'll see how lucky I get in about a minute. Because that's how much time there is left on the clock. Up above me. I'm not even able to look up with my boomer neck right now. It's completely cemented in place. God, I hope that lets up at some point. Hopefully it will. It probably will. It's fine. Where are we at? 35 seconds remains. I don't know what to zoom in on this. I'll try to find the sun, but I can't even see a shadow. I literally can't even find shadows. That might be a shadow, so that probably means that that's the sun right there. In which case, it's to our north. This is a difficult one, yeah. Huh. Like, I'm not entirely sure that's the sun, but probably the sun. I wouldn't say for sure, though. 5 seconds remain, so you better get your guesses in. If you want, you know, if you want to try, it's fine if you don't. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses, and then I'll make my own guess. This one is difficult though. This song always scares me because it always sounds like a non-DMCA safe song, but it should be. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it's this album. I love this album. That's why. I don't know why. I love it. Such good background noise. Alright, closing the guesses. And then I'll make my own guess. This is definitely Southeast Asia, going by the vegetation, right? And we have a car over there driving on the left-hand side of the road. What is the song name? This one. It's called Cloudy Thoughts by Harris Heller. Off of the album Rain. That's the album Rain. The name is called Cloudy Thoughts by Harris Heller. I put the name of Harris Heller in my About page on Twitch. If you want the name spelled out for you. I use a lot of his music. It's so good and it's perfect for background noise. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send this one for probably, I was gonna say Indonesia. I'm not sure about the car meta, but I'm pretty sure there's a white car in Indonesia. Right, I'll put myself up there. It might be down here as well, but... yeah, I'm gonna do it. Do we have a river that I can put myself on? This one. Right there. I mean, there is a river. This river looks a lot bigger, though. Like, a lot bigger. I'll do that. I like that. It fits. It fits all the criteria. Let's do it. Boom. Oh. Right. Alright, well. Not too far off. That's alright. Gerkart absolutely crushed that one. May I ask how you did that one? What was the tip off on that one? Well done. Gerkart in first place position with a streak of 11 and a distance of 199, sub 200 distance. And a score nearly of 5k right there. Clockwiser in a strong second place position, a distance of 11:07. Followed by Mander coming in and absolutely crushing it at third place position, 1357 kilometers. Well done. And we have Skraler, myself, Andreak. We have Ski, Max, Skim, and Mixie. Well done, everybody. I just spit all over my keyboard. It's fine. That's completely fine. Didn't even mean to. Yeah, well done. Let's move on to the summary. There we go. Gerkart running away with the win on that one. Streak of 11 at the end. I don't think you've missed a single one today or last time. So that's pretty well done. Now we have a accumulated distance right there of 2,018 kilometers and a score of 20,782. We have Andreak with a accumulated distance of 11,032 for the silver medal. Score of 14,441. And then we have Skim in third place at 20,581 accumulated kilometers, 14,166 points in the end there. Well done, everybody. Your medals are in the mail and they'll be with you within 6 to 8 business months. All right. Myself in fourth, Mixie. We have Clockwiser, Max, Mander, Ski, Skraler, Tio, and Dark Buddy. Well done, absolutely everybody. GG's all around. All right, I think. Yeah, let's do one more. The flags one. You're right. I did promise you that one. Yeah, let's do it. Which one though? Flags. I'm so bad at flags though. I'm doing flags of the world. Yeah. Have I liked this one? Did I have played this one, haven't I? Maybe I didn't like it because I don't like flags? I don't know, I like it now. Gotta learn your flags, you're right. Yo, Max, thank you so... Is the music way too loud now? Oh yeah, it is. Max, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. And I hope that you'll have an excellent Saturday, alright? Yeah. Right? The fun with flags one is better? Let's do fun with flags then. Why not? You guys know this way better than I do. Fun with flags! Alright. Let's do it. You're the experts with this. I just do whatever you guys say. Oh, this one I've already liked. Haven't I? Yeah. Nice. Alright, so I did play one before. We're doing no move, no pan, no zoom. I think we'll do half-minute rounds though, because 2 minutes would be way too much. Actually, we'll do 1 minute. So the counter is still going to be up there, but you're only allowed to count this 1 minute mark right here. Because 2 minutes to figure out a flag, that's way too much. But 1 minute works with the stream delay and everything, so we'll put it there. Alright, if you want to join in, you can do !CG in chat. Yeah, just click the link. You don't necessarily have to log in using your Twitch account, but it helps. All you need to do otherwise is just copy the command that you get, paste that into chat, and that's about it. Do no move? Yep, absolutely. No move. Fun with flags. Here we go. Boom. We start out immediately. There is 2 minutes on the clock. Remember, you have 1 minute to figure this one out. Do we? I'm just gonna check quickly if we have other flags. We do not. So which flag is this? Oh, that might be a tricky one. Do I know this one? I don't think I do. Uh-oh. Skim, absolutely new. Nailing the country first try and a distance of 261 meters? Wait. And Drake in second place at 3.1 kilometers. Okay, have you guys played this one a whole lot? Is that what's going on? Probably something. I don't know though. Alright, 10 seconds remain. Get your guesses in. Because I'm gonna turn the timer off in 5 seconds. And then I'll go ahead and close out the guesses and make my own one. I have no idea with this one. Alright, time is up. I have no idea about this flag. I would love it for you guys to tell me afterwards if you have any fun facts or anything like that. We're gonna obviously see the country, but you know, I want facts. Going by the look of the rest of this place, this definitely to me looks European. Weirdly enough. But I'm not recognizing this flag at all. Like, at all. And that really bothers me. That makes me think that this might not even be a country flag, right? Hey, what if it is? This looks like we're close to the Alps. With the you know, mountains and everything. And I would have expected a white stripe in between, so it could have been like Slovakia or Slovenia or something, but that's not it. So what if we're like over here? What if we're in like northern Moldova? It's a good a guess as any, and I don't know a lot about this flag anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Here we go. Boom. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. That's Liechtenstein's flag. Oh yeah, that makes sense now. That's how you're able to get to 4 meters. Wait, 4 meters? Really nice. Hell yeah. Is that our first 5K of the day? It might be. 4 meters. A well-deserved 5K Skrailer. Well done. Mixie in second place position. 157. So close to that 5K. Same goes for Skim. 4,999 points. 261 meters away, nailing the flag, as did Andraic. 3.1 kilometers, close to that 5K as well. Ski just missing out. Still close to the 5K though. We have Ski, we have Clockwiser, Gerkart, Mander, and myself. Yeah, that was an interesting round. Your initial guess was right, Clockwiser. I'm so sorry to hear that. You like that flag? Me too. I love that flag. I just didn't know it. But it was pretty. All right, let's get on to round number 2. Boom. A minute on the clock. Starting now. All right. Don't mind this one over here. You have 1 minute starting now. Where is this? I feel like there might be something sort of debatey about this one. I'm not gonna spell it out, but I feel like this is not the flag my brain wants it to be. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But here we go. 25 seconds remain. You gotta guess the right country based on the flag. Who knows? No one's been able to get it yet. GeoGuessr is the first one to get the flag right at 2.6 kilometers. I know the distances don't really matter, but you know, look at the location around. Sure. Where are we even at? Where even is this? I have no idea. All right, time is up though. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the guesses. I'll give you like 10 seconds because I was in the middle of twirling a little bit, as I do. Just throw something in there. That's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fuck this one up badly, I'm telling you right now. I guess all of you know which country I'm gonna fail on with this, right? I know it's not right, but I gotta do it anyway because it's as close as I can get, and I feel like I'm seeing something there. I'm gonna go ahead and send Israel. I'm pretty sure that's not right, but you know, put myself right there. You honest? Same. I get it. I absolutely get it. A minute is a short round though. It's a very short round. All right. El Salvador has a similar flag, and Nicaragua. Why was that so hard to say? What happened to my brain right there? I wanted to do like a Nicaragua or something, but that doesn't check out. Nicaragua and El Salvador. Well, I didn't know, and I've already plonked my guess, so I'm gonna go ahead and send it. Huh. El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua are similar. Oh, it is Nicaragua. All right, well, I'm sending it. Like I said, I am honor bound. I can't change my guess up based on chat's information. But that's all right. It's not working for you, Cactus Potato? Are you getting any error messages or anything? Because all you need to do is all you should have to do anyway is to sort of copy paste the command that you get, like the /w and then the coordinates and all of that. Just paste that into chat and that should do it. That's a alternative anyway. If it doesn't work when you're signed into your Twitch account and just clicking the guess, you could try the because that might be a browser issue, it might be a lot of things. The right answer on this one though was Nicaragua. You're absolutely right. I was fooled by the fact that I didn't know the flag. That's it. Alright. Let's go ahead. And see, GeoGuessr new, Andrea new, Mix new, Mixie I guess new, Skriller new, and Ski new as well. And then we have Skim, Gurkha, and Mandra. Oh, Carly coming in. Is that Carly Man coming in with her first guess, I think, of the day, right? Welcome, welcome. And then myself at the very end. It's basing it off of distance though, and distance doesn't matter that much in this. So, you know. I feel like I should get some extra points. I still got a point though. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Not knowing the flag can actually be a problem in this one. You're right. Alright. Let's head on to round number 3 though. Boom. Here we go. Oh, we're all crooked. A minute on the clock. If you, yeah, give it another shot now, Cactus. It should hopefully work. Like, there's not a lot that I can do. Where is the flag? Where even is the flag? Wait, where actually is the flag? Am I blind? The camera is all crooked and I can't see. Oh. Is that it? Is that it? I'm gonna scream if that's it, because that's not the flag. I mean, the location doesn't match the flag. What is this? The flag is there. Wait. It's like a billboard. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna add some seconds for this one, alright? This is all on me. Where the hell is it? That probably doesn't bode well for me that I'm not even able to locate the goddamn flag. Oh, this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare, chat. Holy shit. Is it there? No shot, that's it. No shot, that's it. There is no flag there, come on. Not that billboard? Oh. Alright, well. Oh, that one. Is that it? That's it. That's gotta be it. I did not... Oh, okay, well. Oh, sorry. Alright, well. I will add some seconds for that one. Most people have already guessed. The way I will just let the timer run out, whatever. It's fine. So you have 15 seconds now, I guess. Then I'll add a couple because of the stream delay after that one. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea with this one. God damn it. That was my absolute nightmare. See, I thought this was it, right? That's a Danish flag. And I thought that there's no way this is Denmark. Based on the single fact that this isn't flat enough to be Denmark. That's a window? Oh. Oh. It's also the Danish flag. It's white and red. That's what it looks like. The African Denmark. See, there you go. Well done. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to cheat a little bit. See how that one kind of points up there on the African continent? I'm going to go ahead and cheese this one. It would be up here, wouldn't it? That's in Algeria. This might backfire on me real bad. But, you know. Sometimes you just gotta use what you have. And that's all I have right now. So I'm gonna do it. The Dutch heavily settled parts of Africa. True. I don't think there's a lot of Danish settlements, though. There's probably like one. It's not the Danish flag. The Danish flag is not symmetrical. You're right. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of reasons why this wouldn't be Denmark, but, you know. See, my strategy on this is stupid, but it might work. We'll see. Boom. Damn it. Well, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, the Gambia. It's the Gambia. There's actually a difference. Well done. Andrek, new, with a streak of 3. Well done. You're good at this, my friend. Distance of 5 kilometers too. That's well done. And so close to that 5k. We have Clockwiser in a strong second place position. Streak of 2. Yeah, the distance doesn't really matter, but I like reading it out. Why not? It's working now, Cactus Potato. Well done. Thank you again for that bit too. I like how the how that sounds, actually. I mean, it's not too loud. It's not blowing my eardrums out and all that. Skradler also got it. Well done. Gurkar, Ski, Cactus Potato finally got one in there as well. We have Skim, myself, Carly Man. I hope I'm reading all your names out right. And Mandra there as well. We're unfortunately not able to get it. We were all over Africa though, so at least we got the continent right. Well done, everybody. I've never seen that flag before in my life, so that's an issue. Let's move on to round number 4. 2 more minutes on the clock. And we start out with a flag. A nice looking flag too. I think I know which area of the world we're in. Maybe. I might even be way off on that. Oh, yep. I'm in danger. That's not at all what I thought. But we'll see. Well, there's a flag up there as well. Huh. Alright. This one is easier to see though. So I'll do this. Which flag, or which country is this? You have about 20 seconds to figure that one out. Let's see. Mandra with the first one. Unfortunately missing the country on that one. Let's see. We have Andraic and Skim coming in. Nailing it. I have a feeling about this one. It's not one that I see all that often because I normally skip right through it for the country streak thing. Anyway. If this is the country that I'm thinking of, I feel like the star is giving it away in my mind. Alright, time is up though. I'm going to close up the guesses for this one. A lot of guesses coming in here. Alright. I'm going to close the guesses up. I know it says 45 seconds, but we're doing 1 minute rounds. So I might not have read that one out. So if there are new people coming in with guesses right now, I'll give you a couple of seconds extra to place your guesses. Because I just realized how unfair that would be. I'm going to go ahead and close it up now. And then I'll make my guess. I think this is the Ghanan flag. I'm pretty sure. I initially thought like South America because of the color scheme. But the star, I believe, is going to place us in Ghana. I'll just put myself right there. Why not? I might be way off though. When I looked around, it kind of looked... Oh, we haven't looked down yet. Let's look down. Let's double check. That is indeed Ghana. That piece of tape that we normally use. That would have ruined this if I had looked down. Luckily, I didn't. Woo! Alright. Let's send this one. Here we go. Boom! It was Ghana. I am so glad I got one. I'm okay with that. I got one. Mixie! Absolutely guessed right on that one. Skim as well. We have Andraic, we have Gurkart, we have Skrailer, we have Cactus Potato, myself, Ski, Carlyman, Mander, and Clockwise. Well done, everybody. I get it. I'm guessing we'll have at least one guess in the South American region because I was so close to doing that. Alright, I would have been way off there by my own. By my lonesome. A lot of these countries have the same color scheme. That's what I was thinking. But at least there is a good spread. Well done, everybody. Round number 5 coming up. Here we go. 2 more minutes starting right now. This is a high cam if I've ever seen one. You know how other countries have low cam? This is the opposite. What the hell kind of car is this? This is high up. We're on the 2nd floor. What's with this perspective? I like it. Alright, this is what you get though. This flag right here. And the police car. I don't know if the police car is going to help. Probably not. Oh, it might be an overpass. Oh, you're right. I want to look around a little bit. Nope. Actually not an overpass. What the hell? Is this like one of those photospheres that people put out? That's interesting though. I like it. Alright, 10 seconds remaining. Get your guesses in. Don't mind the last minute there. We're doing 1 minute rounds. I have no idea. Oh, it's 5 cable now that you've seen it? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But it's all about the country streak anyway on this one, right? That's the points don't really matter. Welcome to Who's Line, I guess. Alright, I'm closing up the guesses and then I'll make my own guess. This is going to be a wild guess because I have no idea on this one. I feel like we're in Africa though. Going by the language over here, I feel like this is Afrikaans. Yeah, and the sort of market stuff and everything. So I'm not going to look around too much in case it gives it away and that would give me an unfair advantage. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a guess. Where are we? I am so bad with flags as well, Mandra. It's insane. The police station is findable because GeoGuessr had it in his last video. I haven't seen his videos in a couple of weeks now. So that's probably why I'm going to fuck this one up. We are in Africa though, for sure. No shot this is Nigeria, right? I know they have a star in... Which one? One of these countries over here in the Africa. has a star in it. The blue flag with the white star, which is to me one of the prettiest flags out there. But I just realized that I've forgotten which flag that belongs to. I think that might be Somalia. So if that is Somalia, what if it's close to there? What if it's like Eritrea? I have no idea figuring this one out anyways. I'm just gonna go with that line of thinking, because why not? I might be way off on this one, but that's fine. Alright. Here we go. Boom. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I never would have guessed. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even know we had coverage over there. That's awesome. Alright, well, Clockwise are new. Mixie new. Skim new. Skraler new. Andreic new. Cactus Potato new. Well done, everybody. We have Mandra, Carlyman, Gurkart, and me, myself, and I. Unfortunately, missing out on that one. At least I'm not the only one thinking Africa. That is interesting, though. I came there earlier on the Capitals of the World map when it was an African one. And now there was Suriname, I went Africa. You know, you're right. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. That says a lot about my brain mush, I guess. Alright, let's have a look at the summary, though. Andreic crushing it, not getting a single flag wrong. I'm not reading out the accumulated distances because it doesn't really matter with country or flags anyway. Skraler in second place position with a 7 streak, meaning you nailed all of them as well. Skim got 2 of them, or more maybe. Clockwiser as well. Mixie, well done. Ski as well. And we have Gurkart, Cactus Potato, myself, Mandra, and Carlyman. I feel like I've read your name out like 4 different times, or 4 different ways already. I have no idea. I'm so bad with usernames. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best, alright. Well done, everybody. GG's all around, huh? GG's, GG's. GG's. Shake my hand, chat. Do it. Well done. Alright. Let's see. I think, however, that I'm gonna go ahead and end it there for the day. I'm getting super hungry, and my boomer neck is beginning to hurt some more. So I need to lay down a little bit. Not lay down necessarily, but you know how it is. We're gonna go ahead though. I would appreciate it a lot if you stuck around for that good old raid that we normally do. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and send these stream credits. Let's see. All of you have, made my Saturday. I have so much fun playing with you guys. You are the best. I appreciate. Look at all these new followers right here. Max, Cactus Potato, Mixie, Skim, Sweden, No Range, Ski again, Lunar. Wait, oh, the rest of you, I lost you for a little bit there. Let me just catch up the thing. Awkward. I should have remembered. I should have looked at it. I'm still looking for who to raid though. Don't worry. Cactus coming in with some chairs as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our lovely moderators, this one in particular up here, for doing some actual work. We have Ski, yeah, Luna, like I said, Padme, Ligma. What's Ligma? And damn it, I missed the last name again. Well, you'll get your very own shout out on the last pass. How am I so bad at reading, chat? This is insane. I'm so bad. What is this? What even is this? Who's getting the last shout out? Meanwhile, I'm still looking for who to... I know who. There we go. Farah! There we go, Farah, for the follow at the end there as well. Kira coming in with a resub, and then we have 2 raids from... God damn it, I did it again. Well, it's right there, okay? It's right. Thank you so much. Do check those people out, though. Please do check them out, because we appreciate those who support the stream. All right, we're going to go ahead and send it on over to DCG. DCG, they're doing a some sort of a 24-hour stream. So we're going to go ahead and support them. Send my love on over. Call me Rive and no range, like I said before. Thanks again for that raid. This is DCG with the 24-hour stream that are currently doing GeoGuessrs. We could help them out a little bit, right? Send my love on over. And yeah, again, you're beautiful people. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I will try to be back on again tomorrow around the same time probably. It's slightly earlier than normal, but you know, that's just the way it goes in the weekends. All right, I'll see you again then. Have an excellent, excellent Saturday. You're beautiful. Bye-bye.